Peace, peace. This is m.reck TV, and you now tuned in to Spooky Hours. Peace, peace. Salute to the rec mob. Y'all know the m.reck room etiquette. Pound that like button. This is Spooky Hours, and it's spooky tonight. We had a damn blizzard over the weekend. Spooky. So it kind of sets the tone, though. Call me up, 310-598-2974. We got a call already. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
This is Little Boozy from Spotsylvania, Virginia. How you doing, m.reck?
What's going on, my brother? You said Little Boozy?
Little Boozy.
Boozy. How you spell that?
Boozie.
Okay, got you. Spell yours with a Z. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
No doubt, my brother. So
What?
you got a spooky story for us tonight?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get into it.
Let's get it.
Okay.
All right. I was
Keep it clean though.
sleeping on my.
Keep it clean.
Okay,
though.
no doubt.
Okay.
I got you.
All right, let's get it.
All right. I was sleeping on my girl's leg, and she took a picture of, and so on her phone, off her phone. So we didn't see nothing that night. So then the next day, we go back to look at the phone in the picture. It's a little girl on it, a young little girl in a white dress with really, really long hair. And I said, dang, I don't understand what was, the white dress, but I remember a couple of your shows, like a while ago, you said something about when the people in the white dress, it means something, but I forgot what you said.
That's a little spooky right there. A little girl with a white dress in a picture.
Yes, sir.
That's definitely spooky. You got the picture?
Nah, I had got a new phone and had accidentally erased it when I got my new phone. And I wish I did still have it though. Got
you. I appreciate you calling, man. That picture would have made your story so much more golden, but you know what? That was a good one, man. Spooky. Now, was it a little white little girl? Was it a little black little girl?
A little white girl.
A little white girl. Wow.
She had real long hair to her butt, and she was in a white dress.
No doubt, fam. I appreciate you tapping in with me, man. Thank you.
But rest in peace to Dolph.
Rest in peace to young Dolph. No doubt, my brother. Yes, sir. Salute. Peace.
All right, thank you. Have a good night.
All right, you're welcome. Peace. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Peace to the gods and the earth. What's up, m.reck? This is Tony from B-More.
Peace to the gods and the earth. Tone, what's happening with you? What's going on with your phone? Your joint sound a little spooky, Tone. I ain't gonna hold you. You know I always keep it. Yep.
Yeah, right.
What's going on with your phone? It sound a little spooky, son.
Yeah, I'm gonna call back then.
Okay, yeah, because they're gonna roast you.
Yeah, it's this new phone I got.
Oh, damn. Hopefully you ain't got that new Fisher Price. Got you.
No, that's the new Galaxy.
Oh, yeah, that's that Fisher Price. Yeah. That's that Fisher Price.
You come with the because the next time's on fast, you already know that.
And you talking about
the Apple too.
No doubt. But see, that's why I be trying to tell y'all. Listen, if come on, man. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. All these phones, the feds got the whole. You already know they got the whole rundown on all these phones. So don't listen to niggas with that. Oh, iPhones is the Fed phone. All that.
No,
like you mean to tell me? No. But look, let's just have this real talk. You mean to tell me so the Fed's gonna say, oh, okay, we just gonna rock with the iPhones and we gonna let the rest of the trappers, get they shit off with the droids, right? That's what the Fed's doing, right? That makes sense, right? Yeah, all right. No doubt. But your tone.
It was probably the earbuds that came with it. I didn't turn them off.
I don't know, but it got even more.
Now.
Nah, I got even more spooky tone. Just call back, my brother. I don't want you to listen back with like, damn, man. All right. All right, my brother. Peace. Shouts to Tone. He gonna call back. His phone was a little spooky. I keep telling y'all about them Fisher Price. Pound that like button. Get the likes up, man. I don't know what the likes looking like, but I don't even know what's going on. YouTube is not sending out the recommendations, so y'all gotta go crazy on the likes. Let's get some dope, authentic stories tonight. Salute to everybody in the building. Salute to SJ holding me down on the moderator side of things. You know, nah, Tone is the homie. Shouts to Jose. He in the room. Jose be with this early. Call me up 310-598-2974. I know I got some callers. Let's get it. Peace.
Hello, m.reck.
What's going on, my brother? Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck.tv. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Okay. So I'm from New Brunswick, Canada.
Okay, you said New Brunswick, Canada. You got to talk up too, man. And please take me on speaker if you got me on speaker, because the people need to hear you. They say you kind of low.
I was at a party 10 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And then we were in the car and we smoked a joint, and then we were leaving the party, and then the cops were at the house where we were at the party, and then there was like 4 of us in the car, and then when the cops were at the house that we were at the party at, so we kept driving, and then we jumped out of the car, and my friend kept driving, and we ran in behind this house, and then behind the house there was this little river. So we said, let's jump over the river. And then when we jumped over it, we looked back and we saw this ghost with a lantern. And we all saw it, and we didn't think it was the police. We thought it was a ghost.
No doubt, man. You was freestyling and you drunk. Salute. Yeah, don't call me freestyling. Don't call me drunk, because I will bang on you. You know what I mean? The rec mob, they ain't playing either. They like bang on dude. Hi. You know what I mean? Listen, we want to keep this show authentic as possible. You calling up trolling, you calling up drunk, you calling up with these freestyle stories, ain't gonna cut it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let you rock. I'm gonna give you the benefit of doubt, give you that minute or so. And you sounded spooky. You know what I mean? Let's go. Call me up 310-598-2974, and let's get it rocking. All right? Let's get it going, y'all. I got a voicemail. Let me play the voicemail.
Whoa, m.reck. This Pumpkin Escobar from the Bayou, man, in Louisiana. I got a spooky one for you, man. Get at me, man.
Should I call son back? What y'all think, Wreck Mob? Should I call him back? He sound like he gonna be trolling, or you think he got a good story? What y'all think? Pound that like button as soon as you come in the room. Let me know what y'all think. Give me a thumbs up if y'all think I should call him back. Yeah, nah. All right. I see more years than nah. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Somebody say don't call him. Shouts to Free, man. He said nah.
Whoa, peace to the gods.
Peace to the gods. Peace to the earth. Now, first and foremost, what's your name, homie?
This Pumpkin Escobar, man, from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Got you. Now, if you troll, the rec mob told me to bang on you. So, you know what I mean? If you got
man, it's all love, Rec. It's all
no,
love.
No. If you got a good spooky story, let's get it. And you're more than welcome to tell it. Let's get it.
Bet.
Keep it clean.
So,
all right.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
So I had a partner of mine, man. His name was Worm, R.I.P. Worm. He had hit me up. His auntie had passed away. And he was like, look, I got to go house at her house because nobody's in there. And she stayed in a different hood that where we stayed at. So I was like, all right, I'm going to meet you there. So I go pull up to his auntie house. He's there. He's like, look, we're going to smoke some. We're going to drink some, you know, call a couple females over. I'm like, cool, bet. So his auntie was a very religious woman, right? So we do a walk around. He was showing me around the house, and it was a nice house and all. So we sit down, we drinking and stuff, and we hear like the door being kicked in. We get up, we like, oh man, you know, we in the middle of a different hood. So, you know, we was like, oh man, we know what time it is. So we get up, you know, we dressed up and we go check it out and we don't see nothing, Rec. So, okay, cool. We go back, we sit down. We go back to it, we drinking, you know, we blowing. We hear it again, like literally the door being kicked in, you know, and I've heard doors being kicked in. So we go back, right? We go to her room and all of her church hats that she would wear to church, it was all like spilled out, like, but they were on the floor, but they were all like they were spilled out, right? But they was like if somebody had put them there. You see what I'm saying? They were all like face up. You see what I'm saying?
Got you.
Like somebody had put them there. And we were like, man, what? Like we was the only ones in the house, you know, and we go back to the living room and we both said, man, you know what? Your auntie, we disrespecting this lady's house. She was very religious. You know what I'm saying? We in here drinking, you know, parlaying. Man, we got out of that wreck. That was the spookiest thing I went through in my life.
Got you. So some spooky hats. That's your story, and you sticking to it?
Well, look, right, because we had went in that room before and nothing was there.
Gotcha.
Nothing. And when we hear the noise and we come back, all her church hats are laid out on the floor, but like right side up.
Damn.
Come on now.
Yeah. Got you.
Spooky.
Got you. I'm gonna give you a spooky just cause, you know, because you wasn't trolling. Even if the story is a little, you know, lackluster, but I'm still gonna hit you with the spooky. Here you go. Spooky. All right, my brother. You have a good night, man. Send that cash app in, man.
All right, you too.
You all right?
For sure. I got you, right?
All right, salute. I gave him a spooky. You know what I mean? He got a courtesy spooky. You know what I mean? The story was a little. I ain't gonna hold you. It was trash. I gotta just keep it official. Joint was trash, but you know what? You gotta give him an E for effort, though. You know what I mean? He ain't troll. He was respectful. He ain't curse. So you know he had the haunted church hats. You know what I mean? Story, but you know, yeah, I should have gave him the struggle spooky, right? So we gonna let him ride. But call me up 310-598-2974. Let's get to it. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I got people I could call too. Let me see. Hey, bro, spooky hour. It's Missy Lou. One. She got a few ghost stories. I'm gonna call up.
Hey, m.reck.
Hey, peace. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing pretty good.
Your name is Missy Lou?
Missy. Yep, Missy Lou.
Okay, got you. Mute your audio. I can hear the that's my show in the backdrop, right?
Yes.
Okay, mute it, please.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
I've had a very interesting things happen, and this was recent, just recently.
Okay.
I'm in Largo, Florida. I learned about you from my job.
Oh yeah,
A
your
cook.
job?
A cook I work with told me about you. Listen to you tonight and tell this story because I was talking to him about it. And he came in and caught me.
Okay.
He goes, hey.
Thank you.
Anyhow.
Tell him I said thank you. What's his name? Shout him out.
I forget. He's a cook where I work.
Okay. Shout to the cook where you work at. Let's do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, now where I what happened was, now the most recent one that happened to me, I'm in Largo, Florida, and I left here. I was going to Clearwater. Through Clearwater, and then just decided I was going to hit 19 and go clear to Crystal River. And on the way to Crystal River on US 19, there's a lot of sightings, a lot of ghosts. It's been for years this is happening. And I'm on the phone. I'm talking to one of the neighbors across the street from my house. And she's young, she was probably going to call and borrow $40 from me or something, which she was. And I had to go to the bathroom. And there's a Dollar General, but it was closed. And this was like about, I would say, around 1 o'clock in the morning. No, around midnight. It was pretty dark, close to midnight. And it was dark. The store was closed. The road was pitch black near Ozello, Florida. Ozello is very haunted, just in case you know. But I was driving, and I got back in the car after I went to the bathroom, and I jumped back in, and I took a right, and I'm going down, and all of a sudden my phone rings, and I answer it, and it's sitting in the cradle, and I looked over in front of my car about 10 feet. There was a ghost wearing a white sheet, and I was like, whoa.
Wearing a white sheet?
A white sheet. It looked like, I couldn't tell if it was a male or female because there was a white sheet in his blood. And I was like, well, okay, so there's a dead person standing up there with a sheet. Okay, no problem. I looked back, gone. And I told Zoe on the phone, I was like, Zoe, I just saw a ghost. She goes, no way. I said, yeah, no doubt. So we know that there are ghosts up there because we've seen another ghost. She's popular, actually. She is the ghost of the Withlacoochee.
Hold on. Say that again.
The ghost of the Withlacoochee.
The ghost of the Withlacoochee.
Withlacoochee River, yeah. She's Indian. And she had a baby out of wedlock. And being Indian, that's not a good thing to do or anyone. So she had the baby out of wedlock, and then she drowned the baby in the Withlacoochee. Story has it she's in purgatory for over 110 years.
Wow.
We saw her. We saw her.
You saw her drown the baby? Or you just saw her?
Excuse me?
No, what I'm saying is, okay. Continue on.
We were at a campground for the first time where, we were going to build some campgrounds and stuff for the owner. And so we had our trailer and everything up there. And we didn't get set up. We were staying in the owner's trailer. He is a shaman priest who owned the land, and they've done a lot of shaman things up there and stuff like that. Well, we parked the truck, no problem, and I go to get out, and I grab a soda. We lit a fire. My friend walked around the other side of the back of his truck, and I was standing in front of the truck. His lights were on, and I saw the ghost. I saw her right in front of the truck. And so I just stopped, and I turned around. I was wearing a blanket. I had my blanket around me, and I had a stick, my walking stick, and my drink. And I'm like, well, that's okay. No problem. I'm going to go back inside the trailer. I'm going to go smoke pot because I seen a ghost.
Wow.
here I am. I gotta have something, you know. I don't drink, so I don't have any shrooms. Didn't do that. So anyway, we get in there, and I go to sleep in the bed. And here comes Steve. Here comes my buddy. He comes in. He goes, "Hey, Missy, get out of here. This is like a movie. Something's weird. Come sit down. Come sit down and smoke with me." Okay, no problem.
Now, who's saying this? Who's saying this?
This is my boyfriend. This is my friend, my best friend.
Got you.
And so here we are. I'm sitting down, and I'm looking at him, and the hair on his arms, and he has goosebumps, and the hair on his arms standing straight up, and his hair even on top of his head. He wasn't wearing his hat. This was weird, very weird. So I get up. I'm kind of tired, and I've been laying there probably for 15 minutes. Didn't even fall asleep yet, basically. And so I get up, and I'm looking at him, and he tells me, "I saw a ghost. I saw the white witch that Larry was talking about." I go, "Well," I didn't say nothing to him. But I said, "Well, I'm glad you said something, because that's why I came in here, because I saw her and was going back to bed. But here's what I saw. I saw her fly away from me and go like through this window in a trailer. You know, it was a mobile. It was actually a motorhome they used for storage that he parked next to. And she kind of just went through that way. Not a problem. That was nothing, you know. I mean, but that's the first time I've seen the ghost of the Withlacoochee. And it had to be, I'd say, 6 months, maybe a year later. I was doing laundry down here in Largo at the house I'm in now. And Stephen was here. He wasn't up there at the campground. And I was bringing laundry, and I looked to the left, and there was the light there where she was. So she'd actually followed from, she's been known to go places. And she does. So Steve didn't believe in ghosts. He needed fact. So he went to the bar, and he asked the people at the bar in Spooky Hollow or whatever, you know, and there's a bar up there, and they went over to this place and asked the bartender, goes, "Oh yeah, she comes here all the time." So that's what gave him the up, like, hey, yes, ghosts do exist.
Got you.
You know, and that's like, those are the most recent things, but I've seen, you know, a few different kinds in my lifetime, which is quite weird, you know. But yeah,
I would say
real.
I would say good story, but most of all, what made it spooky was the ghost name. Say the ghost name again.
The ghost of the Withlacoochee. She's like the white witch, is what they call it.
Spooky.
You got it.
Got you. You got that spooky.
It is.
I appreciate you.
Just turn around, you know, right there, and you're looking, and all of a sudden, it like appears right in front of you. Whoa.
Got you. Thank you
that's
for
what
calling.
Happened when I was driving too. Yeah, m.reck.
I appreciate
You'll
you.
Be hearing from
all right. Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
Take care. You're welcome. Shouts to her. The story wasn't bad, but the name of the ghost, Platinum. The ghost of the the ghost of the Whisper-Coochie. Nah, come on. Come on now. Come on. The ghost of the Whisper-Coochie. Let that marinate. She was long-winded. Oh, that's how you pronounce it. Okay, homie. Got you. Yeah, you know, I'm nice to everybody. Call me up. We live, spooky hours. So far, so good. People being respectful. Let me see. Somebody text me. Yo, m.reck, my name is Devin. I'm out of VA. I got a spooky story for you, bro. Hit me back. Got you, King. Yo, m.reck, my name is Devin. What's happening, Devin? Yo. Yeah, you sound far away, my brother. Hello?
Yo,
Yeah, what's happening with you, my
I'm good?
brother? Yeah, you good now. You sound crispy now, my brother.
All right.
Devin, where you from? VA, right?
Yeah, man. VA.
What part?
Norfolk.
Okay, Norfolk. Okay, I got family out there. So you got a spooky story for us tonight, right?
Yeah, bro. This shit's scary, bro.
All right, be easy on
check
the
it out.
cursing. Hold on. Let me hold on. Before I do that, let me shout out the people in the super chat. They is showing me love. I gotta shout them. Shout to the homie Flex Your Crown on the super chat. Said the coochie whisperer. All right. One more, and then I'm gonna let you get in your story. I gotta pay the bills over here because YouTube be playing with the monetization, man. Shouts to Ronald Clay on the $20 super chat. Spooky hours, feature of the night. Spooky! Yes, sir. So Devin, go ahead, my brother. Y'all pound the like button too. We got Devin in the building.
All right, bro. So look, this shit just scared me. Like, just think about it. But all right. So when I was a kid, my dad had his friend build me and my little brother a bunk bed. I slept on a bunk bed. On the top bunk. So I used to always hang my feet like between the mattress and the side rail that keeps you from falling off the top bunk. Right? So, all right, I'm gonna tell you a little bit of backstory to this. Like a week before this happened, I was outside and a crow touched me on my shoulder.
A crow touch you on your like
a crow, bro.
What you mean touch you on your shoulder? Like pecked you?
Nah, bro. It flew down and the wing hit me on my shoulder.
Oh, it clipped you with the wing?
Yeah, bro. Like it touched me.
Wow. Okay.
That shit scared the shit out of me.
Yeah,
so,
be easy on the cursing.
Now,
like, easy on the cursing.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry about that.
No doubt.
But about a week later, I'm doing my normal thing, sipping my milk. That's what I used to do as a little kid. I used to just watch TV, hang my feet off the side of the bed, swing my feet. Bro, I kid you not. It felt like something pulled me by my leg. So I slipped between the mattress and the side rail, and I was hanging from my neck. So I couldn't breathe. I couldn't make no noise. I couldn't kick nothing. I was too short to hit the bed. Couldn't do nothing. Bro, my mom always slept downstairs. My room was upstairs. She never came upstairs, bro.
Word?
She never came upstairs, like, never. So, for whatever reason, my door just, I don't know if it was God, but I got a theory on it. And this is what really scared me, just think about this stuff. So, for whatever reason, my door was like cracked to the perfect amount where my mom, I guess she went up to her room to get something, and she just so happened to see me, and she saved me. It was so weird when she saved me because she was so calm, and it kind of felt like an out of body experience. Because the last thing I remember for her before that was just like everything fading to black.
Got you.
So
I'm like real talk, Devin. I'm trying to see where you're going with this story, but if you can, let's get to the climax, homie.
No, I got you. So I was looking at this video the other day, and this is the scary part for me. It was like talking about parallel universes, and I always believed like I really should have died that day. But it was like when you die, you just basically keep living, and I don't know how it explained it exactly, but it made me really think like, yo, what if I'm dead? Like, what if I died, bro? That I don't know why, but that scared me so bad just thinking about that. Because I know a lot of people had near-death experiences. But it's like really thinking about like, yo, did I die? Like, in my mind, did I keep living somehow? I don't know, bro.
That's scary, bro. My homeboy, he got shot in the head. You know what I'm saying? He said he saw his spirit, his body, like I guess he was in spirit form. He saw his body in the hospital while they were working on him. You know what I mean? He said the same thing, like, yo, bro. I'm like, he was like, yo, I think I might have died too, bro. Like, we was just sitting here tripping about that one day.
Gotcha.
Like, just thinking about, like, bro, like, I don't know, bro. To me, that's scary. That's like real life scary. And ever since that day, like, I got one little quick follow-up story to that, but ever since that day, like, I seem like I've seen like little spirits or something. Not like on a daily basis or nothing, but every now and then I'll see like this same little shadow. So I was sleeping one day. I was drinking a 40, and I fell asleep on the side of my bed. And all of a sudden, like I wake up and I can't move for real. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm already in my head. I know what it is. It's like the witch around your back or sleep paralysis, whatever. And my grandma told me about it. So she was like, you know what I mean? Don't get scared. So that's what I ain't do. I ain't get scared. So eventually, like, I started panicking though, because I'm like, yo, I really can't move.
Got you.
So I'm like,
yo, Devin, I ain't gonna cut you short, my brother. I gotta take another caller, but I appreciate you calling, my brother. Salute. Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
m.reck, peace. How you doing, bro? This is P from ATL.
Yo, P, what's happening? Shouts to the whole ATL. Hold on, P. Let me shout out my supporters on the super chat. Shouts to Jose, truck gang in the house. Salute. Shouts to Lewis. Spooky hour vibes tonight. You already know spooky hours. That's the vibes. And somebody else. Yeah, I'm gonna shout him out again. Shouts to Ronald Clay. Spooky hours feature of the night. Spooky. All right. And I think it's one more. Trying to get everybody that's showing that love. I appreciate all y'all. Thank y'all. Salute to the rec mob showing that love. Oh yeah, my man right here. Jerry Carr the third. It's spooky until you enter the spirit realm about the spirit bodies that you cannot see, but you feel them. Evil and good spirits are there. Spiritual warfare. Salute. Solid. That's a solid super chat. Thank you, King. So my brother, speak your piece. Make sure you loud and clear.
What's up, man?
What's going on, my brother?
What's up, m.reck, man? I love the show. It's PATL. I definitely did hit up that cash out tonight.
Thank you,
and
King.
I continue always doing so.
That's love.
True
I appreciate
that,
it. Let me
yes,
see where you at. Let me see.
So yo, man, I want to give you another story, man, for your spooky hour.
Let's do
it. Hopefully you hear me clearly.
Yes, sir. Let's do it. Let's do it, my brother.
All right. So yeah, like I said again, this is P ATL calling, and my spooky story is about an experience from about a few years ago when I first come to the city. I had met this one guy I had to befriend, and I used to kick it with him with sometimes, drink a little bit, smoke a little bit, and talk about spooky stuff the same way we do it here. So, it's been a lot of spooky stuff happening for a long time in my life. So it was good to find somebody that can share, their experience. So as I got closer, I, began to kind of see what he was up to, big ups to Wiz ATL, because this guy, when he called in, he puts me in the remind of his friend I'm talking about. We refer to him as Doc. He was an elderly guy, kind of. But, he could still kick it, smoke, drink a little bit, talk, about spooky stuff and all type of stuff. So he was like, one day, hey, man, I want you to go somewhere with me, you know what I'm saying? Because I got to share something with you, man. This stuff is really real, man. The spiritual world is real, for real. So, yeah, this kid, like, he was
Yeah, hold on,
Suited and booted
fam.
up. He had his
Hold on, fam.
yo.
It's 3 minutes
Yes,
in,
sir.
and I don't even know where you going with it, man. Please, let's
Okay,
get
all
to
right.
it.
Yo. Okay. So yeah, all right, my fault, man. I'm gonna speed it up. So yeah, so I went with him, man. He was going to somebody's house to perform an exorcism to get a demon out of someone. This is what he was into. Somebody
Who you talking about? Who you
wife
talking
told
about?
me, yo,
Who you talking about?
hello?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Who you
Okay.
talking about? Who's performing an exorcism?
My friend I had
Oh,
my friend Doc,
okay.
that we call Doc.
Doc,
He was
okay.
all into it, So he was, he had his whole vibe going in stage, he had candles and stuff. And he had a machete with him and all this stuff, a silver crucifix. So we get to the house, right? So if we come in, this elderly, she kind of, led us to this room where her nephew or something was. And we just heard some moaning come out of his room. And as we opened the door, it was like a deep voice, coming out of his mouth, but he wasn't moving his mouth. And it was incoherent to what he was saying, right? So my friend Doc began to perform this ceremony, this ritual, right? He was like, "Hey man, just be calm." He had given me a little token to wear, protect myself. And this thing, man, look, his machete was in a case that he had set down on the counter. It just started shaking like violently. He had to run over and just press his weight down on it, like it was trying to just get up off the shelf. And I run out of the room toward the front area. And it's like a springtime, the window was open. And next thing a violent wind just went through the house, bust a scream out of the window. And it sounded like 100-pound person was just jumping out real fast at the force, like at the speed of light. I swear, true story. So sorry, I was long-winded.
Man, it's all good. I appreciate you calling, my brother.
Yes, sir.
It's
Yes,
all
sir.
good. What's your name again?
It's PATL, man.
No doubt. Peace. Salute. Shouts to the whole ATL, man. Thanks for calling, man. Hit up that cash app, my brother. Salute.
Salute, man.
Shouts to the homie. Mad people was calling. Let me give it to these voicemails. Sorry, I'm trying to get to everybody.
Yo, m.reck, this Antoine calling out of the DMV, Maryland earlier. Send me back. I got a couple spooky stories.
His phone sounds spooky. I'm gonna get to him, but his phone sounds spooky. I'm gonna have to get to him a little later.
Hi, m.reck. This is Fatih from Oakland, California. Listening to the caller, it made me want to call in and tell my spooky story.
Okay, we're gonna call Foxy back. She sound foxy.
Yes?
Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
This m.reck TV?
Yes, it is, Foxy.
Oh, hey. Thanks for calling back, m.reck. I've been listening for a minute.
No problem. You're welcome. Thank you.
The last caller made me say I should just call in now because I've been saving this story. It happened in 2000, probably like 2008 or 9.
Okay. Hold on one
Something
second.
like
Hold
that.
that
Something
thought.
like that.
Hold that thought. Let me shout out my peoples in the super chat supporting. Shout out to Flex Your Crown with the $10 super chat. Appreciate you. He says 2 days before I was shot, I had sleep paralysis, signs of death be showing. Didn't see it coming. Deep.
I read that comment.
Deep, my brother. Thanks for the super chat. And I got one more super chat. Shouts to my brother. Hold on. I think I did that already, right? No, I think he sent another one. Shouts to my brother, Jerry Carr the third. Again, it's spooky when you're alone and you feel spirit bodies rub your shoulder, or you feel a large hand grip the back of your head and you can't shake it off. You hear that spirit say in your ear, I own you. Wow, that's spooky. Hold on. Spooky. Shouts to Jerry Carter III with the spooky super chat 2 times tonight. I appreciate you supporting the m.reck TV live. So now, Foxy, keep that Foxy voice on and tell your story.
Okay.
Let's get it loud and clear. Keep it clean.
Okay. So, like 2009, maybe, I'm not sure the exact year, but I was driving a Buick, Cutlass Buick, and I lived in Oakland at the time, and I had to drive in Richmond, Point Richmond. So that's like a 40-minute drive. And my brakes was going out, but we had to go to work and do what we had to do.
Gotcha.
So on the way back home.
So hold on, your brakes was going out. That means your brakes was shot.
Okay. They were shot. My brakes was shot.
They was grinding. They had that grinding noise. Like, how you know your brakes was going out? Like, it wouldn't stop on a dime. Like, how you knew your brakes was trash?
Right. Because I'm on the freeway.
Okay.
I'm on the freeway, and when I get ready to stop, I'm all the way down there, and they not stopping. Damn. I have to coast, and I was like, okay, this can get real dangerous, right? But I'm like, I'm about to get paid, so I'm gonna just keep going to work and pray.
No
and
doubt.
I literally said that I'm gonna just pray. I'm gonna drive safe. I'm gonna do all the stuff I know, take good measures, right? Drive cool, drive easy. Don't be tailgating, all that.
Gotcha.
So on the way back home was like the traffic jam hour, like 5 o'clock, right? So I'm passing through Richmond, and we going slow. It's the traffic jam, the 5 o'clock, everybody getting off work. So then the traffic started speeding up, like we can go, like it's starting to pick up, we can go. So I picked up a little bit, just a little bit, because in the back of my mind, I know my brakes, right? But I picked up a little bit. But then the traffic stopped suddenly. So I seen the traffic stop. I've seen it ahead. And I started getting so nervous. I was so nervous because Buicks, they float, you know how Cutlass Buicks, they ride like they float. So I'm trying to stop. So I said, I got to pull the emergency brake. So when I got close, because I didn't want to hit no cars.
Got you.
Because y'all already know I didn't want to hit no cars. So it was the traffic stopped in front of me. So I pulled the emergency brake. I was like, oh man, because I pulled it so hard, I just spent out. Like you know how y'all be doing donuts? And I just closed my eyes and I spent out, and I didn't know what was gonna happen after that. So when I spent out, I hit the divider, and when I opened my eyes, I was facing the oncoming traffic. Everybody was going around me, pew, 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 right? But before I opened my eyes, m.reck, I just said a prayer. Oh God, this is it. So what's spooky about the story is when I closed my eyes, I felt my whole spirit jolt out my body. And when I opened my eyes, like I was in a daze. I opened my eyes, and it was everybody looking at me, like going around me. I knew I was about to just go here to have a collision, but people is going around me. Nobody hit me. 2 ladies got out their van. They was like, "We nurses, you okay?" And I was in a daze. I was in the fog.
Damn.
And it was like my body it was like my spirit got right back in my body like a joke. It was like, what happened? Because I know that I was about to wreck, but I didn't wreck. Nobody hit me. I just felt a jolt. I just felt a jolt, like something lifted me. You feel me? Like lifted my whole essence out my body. And then I got back in the body, and people was looking at me. Nobody didn't hit me, m.reck.
Wow.
Nobody didn't hit me. I feel so blessed. When I got home, I called my grandmother. I was like, I just can't believe what happened.
Yeah, but I'm going to be honest with you, too. People ain't want to hit you either because you was in that big ass Buick. That Buick could tear something up. So, you lucky for a lot of different reasons, but mainly that big ass Buick. You know what I'm saying? That Buick could tear something up.
I was so lucky.
Yeah.
I was so lucky because, it just seemed like it was gonna be over because it just felt like, man, I can't stop. I couldn't stop. So when I put the emergency brake up, I just spent out like hit a donut, hit the side of the freeway, and was facing the oncoming traffic, and people was just going around me like pew, 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 and it just was so surreal. Like, how did that happen? Like, usually you'll get hit, like the oncoming traffic. So the ladies jumped out their van. They was going to help me. I was like, no, it's okay. They called the CHP. The CHP said, you in trouble. You don't have no license and all this and that and the third. And he was like, why was you doing that? Like, I was like, I had to go to work. And I was just praying that my brakes was going to work. He was like, you need more than a prayer.
Well,
and he took me home.
I'm glad. Hold on, you said the priest took you home?
No, the CHP. He took me off the freeway.
Oh, the cop.
Because my car got totaled. Yeah.
He dropped you off home.
Yeah, he dropped me off at home.
Okay. Got you.
He dropped me off the freeway.
Got you. I thought you said he took you home to his crib. Got you.
No, he didn't take me to his house.
Oh, okay. Got you.
No, he just was like, you need more than a prayer next time. Yeah. And I just felt like, since that guy called before me was saying that he felt like he was going to die. And I was like, yep, I really should call, because I thought it was over. I thought it was over for me. I'm still here.
Now you blessed. Do you let me know and let the people know, do you still got that Buick?
No, I don't have that Buick anymore.
No?
I got a picture of it, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, keep that picture, man. You got to represent that Buick. You know what I mean?
Every time I see it, I'm like, man, this is the Buick saved my life.
There you go. Facts.
It wasn't my time.
You got to respect the Buick. You might need to get some T-shirts with that Buick on it. You know what I mean? And put on there you go. That's and put on a license plate, lifesaver. You probably got to spell it. You know how they be taking out letters. Put some wordplay in it. You know how they be taking out the letters. You know what I mean? Call it lifesaver.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like SAVR or something.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I would get some T-shirts, and I'll be moving them joints. Definitely. That good old Buick. A lot of people who got those Buicks and love those Buicks, they definitely gonna support. And then you put the story with it. That's golden right there. You moving them T-shirts like hotcakes. You know what I mean?
Wow, that's another T-shirt.
There you
I
go.
got several.
Oh, you got T-shirts too?
No, I don't have them printed. I just
okay.
got like a stack of notes like that's gonna be printed this year. And I watched your best friend's movie.
Oh,
thank
you.
You say you was gonna write a spooky movie.
Oh yeah,
so you can add that little part in there.
Oh yeah, no. We're gonna use your story. You know what I mean? We're gonna definitely use that big ass Buick in one of these spooky hour series.
Please,
we got you.
I could see somebody lifting out of the Buick or something.
Oh man, we definitely listen. We definitely gonna use the Buick, and we're gonna definitely do a reenactment of your story and all that. You spinning out in that big ass Buick.
Driving on the freeway.
On the freeway with the nasty brakes. Your brakes grinding. We're gonna have the series the Buick. Yes. You know what I'm saying? And the brakes gonna be grinding, sounding all nasty. We got you. We gonna. I got you. Trust me. Yes. I got you.
I'm like, it took me a minute to call you, but I'm like, I gotta call him because it was too spooky for me.
Nah, definitely. I appreciate you calling. Great story, man. Listen,
I
salute to that Buick. What was it again? Was it a Buick Supreme? What was it again? A Cutlass? What was it?
It was a Buick Cutlass Supreme white.
Ooh, the Cutlass Supreme, mean.
Yeah,
mean. You tear something up in that Cutlass Supreme, mean. Man, that spooky Buick.
It saved my life, though.
Got you. Nah, it's a lifesaver. That's what I'm saying. If you got, I'm telling you, the T-shirts with the Buick on a license plate, put lifesaver, golden, out of here.
Okay.
Trust me.
I'm gonna get that printed.
Just give me my PC. That's all. Let me get my PC. Yeah, give me my PC. I'll rock it.
I'm gonna see
you know what I mean? Got you.
I'm in the m.reck family. I love y'all. I love what
I
y'all
appreciate
do. Thank you. I got Best Friends movie.
Thank you,
And
Foxy.
I love y'all.
I
I love
love
New
you
York.
too.
And I love Spooky Hour.
Yes,
Shout out
sir.
to the Spooky family.
Shouts to the Spooky
Because my story
family, the
was
Wreck Mob.
spooky.
No doubt. Look, that Buick was spooky. There you go. You all the way official. No doubt. Thank you, Foxy.
Okay,
Thanks for
have
calling.
a good night.
You have a good one.
Peace.
All right, peace. Shouts to Foxy with the spooky Buick. You know what I mean? That held her down. That saved her life. That's the lifesaver Buick. You know what I mean? But the Cutlass Supreme. My mom's had a Cutlass Supreme. That's how I know. You digging what I'm saying? That joint wasn't no joke. That Cutlass Supreme. You know what I mean? And I think that's when my mom's was first learning how to drive too. Was tearing up bumpers. My mom's was wrecking bumpers with that Cutlass Supreme. That Buick ain't no joke. That's a fact. My mom's was parking, parallel parking, New York streets, destroying niggas' bumpers with that Buick Supreme. But let's get it. I got mad callers. Let me get to some missed calls. Shouts to DJ Moschino in the building. Unsung Heroes. Got the new interview up with Baby Paul. Go check that. The full interview dropped last Friday, I believe.
Hello.
Peace.
Peace. What's
Peace.
up,
You're now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
This is Salami from Columbus, Ohio.
What's happening?
Everything is good. Everything is awesome. I just wanted to share my a story with you guys. She just now was talking about being on the road and all that about the accident and shit. Stuff, excuse me. I have a spooky story to tell. It was me, my mom, and my sister. We driving like 3-something in the morning on the freeway. It's just us on the freeway. Before anything took place, my sister was driving like she was sleepy or something. So we told her to pull over. I was like, if you're sleepy, you know what I'm saying, I'll drive. And she was like, no, I'm fine. I was like, okay, but you swerving and stuff, it's late. Anyway, so she got back in the car. We got back on the road, whatever. She keep driving. My mom, who's in the back seat, she just like, this feel like deja vu. She was like, I've seen this before. And we just talking or whatever. And I'm like, what you talking about? And right after she said that, all of a sudden, a big old Suburban, a black Suburban, just behind us, flooring the gas, pushing us all the way down the freeway. It's just up on there.
Word.
So then I'm looking around, and we are in a circle of a white light. There is a big old truck, a semi in front of us. There is a van on the side of us and another vehicle on the other side of us. Like we was closed in. It was like they was moving really, really fast, and we was just right there. And so I'm looking at my mom. Me and my mom, we going crazy. Like, what is going on? Like, I look in the back, in the rear mirror, and I call them blurred face people because I can't make out what their face look like. I've seen these people before in my life when I was a little kid. I grew up in Jersey. That's where I'm from.
Shouts to Jersey.
I always seen the same guy. Like, he looked the same way. The same dude that was in the Suburban pushing us down the freeway. He the same dude I've seen my whole life, though.
Wow.
And so he just going, like, no expression, bro. He just out. It's like, he don't even care that we right there. Anyway, so all the cars like that, whatever. So my mom, she telling my sister, like, everybody okay? Like, we don't know what to do. We just closed in, going down the freeway really, really fast, and ain't nobody else on the road. But these cars appear, they pushing us. Then my mom just say, Jesus. As soon as she say Jesus, everything stopped.
Wow.
My sister who driving, I'm sorry, let me back it up a little bit. Before my mom made everything stop by saying Jesus, my sister, I looked at my sister, it was like they put her to sleep, like she was asleep.
Damn. So
as soon as my mom said Jesus, everybody disappeared.
Wasn't your sister driving?
my sister was driving. That's what I'm saying to you.
Wow.
My sister don't even know what happened when we in the middle of the freeway when we finally stopped. I'm looking at my sister like, "You good?" She like, "What happened just now? What you mean? What just happened?"
Wow.
We had a whole ring around our whole car. It was like angels was around us protecting us. It was just like a ring of energy around our car, and then all these cars appeared and just pushed us. We called the cops. The cops looking at us like we crazy.
Oh man! Now let me ask you, what kind of car y'all was in? Y'all wasn't in no Buick, right?
My sister was in Impala. She had just bought her Impala.
Impala?
Like
that's another car that. Man,
yeah,
listen.
black Impala. She was mad.
Yeah, them Impalas will tear something up too. They fast too. Yeah.
They pretty
wow.
cool.
Wow, that's crazy. She
she
woke up.
Share one of my spooky stories.
I appreciate that. That's definitely
spooky.
You know, sis was asleep. I appreciate you calling up. What's your name again?
Falami.
Falami. How you spell that?
Folami.
Got you. I appreciate you calling. All right.
Yep, no doubt.
All right.
Yep.
Peace. Yeah, man. Sis was asleep. That's crazy. Pound that like button. Let's get the likes up. We got almost 500 people in the room. YouTube is not sending out the recommendations, so definitely hit that like button. We got some pretty good stories. You know what I mean? Especially with the cars getting spooky on the road and all that. Like I'm liking where the ladies is going, man. The ladies is calling up, being creative, and telling some good stories. Salute. Hit up the Cash App, $ at m.reck.tv. Also the Super Chat, the PayPal. SJ, she's going to hit you with all the information. She's holding down the moderator slot as always, holding me down. Appreciate it. My brother Jerry Carr is going in with the Super Chat. Salute. Thank you, King. I'm about to read this joint before I take another caller. Shouts to my brother Jerry Carr, the third. Or is it the fourth? I'm reading it right. Hold on. Let me make sure my eyes. Yeah, that look like the third. All right. It's spooky when you enter the spirit realm. And you said how Satan tells you to your face that he hates you and declares that he's going to take your soul. Is that Allah commands him to back off? You wake up shaking, sweating and cold. My brother is going in. Salute, King. Appreciate the super chats. My brother must have definitely had some experiences in the spooky realm because he keep mentioning that. So yo, Jerry Carr, if you want to call, text me. So I definitely want to get you on the line, man. You've been showing that love. And I appreciate you. Shouts to Sweet D on the super chat. She want to hear that. Spooky! There you go, Sweet D. Got you all day. Jerry Carr, you definitely need to call, and the people want to hear from you, my brother. Text me so I know it's you. The people definitely want to hear from you. Look in the chat room. All right. Let's get it. Yeah, the people want to hear from you, Jerry. So it's the fourth. Is that 3 or 4, man? Because I'm looking at my screen. Them damn joints are so close. My bad if I'm saying it wrong. I think it's the 4th. Jerry Carr, the 4th, I believe. Let me know if I'm right or wrong, King. Oh, it's the 3rd. Okay. It looked like 4. I don't know. Maybe it's my screen. I don't know. Maybe it's too bright or something. Pound that like button. Let's get it. Let me get to the missed calls. Jerry Carr, text me. Let me know if you calling up.
Yo, m.reck, we're shaking, man. Salo. I called in last week. I sent the UFO pictures and the pictures of the sun to m.reck submission.
Oh, okay. I gotta get those pictures. Got you. I'm gonna hit some back in a minute. Salute. Thanks for the pictures. All right, let me get to these missed calls because I missed a lot of calls early on in the show. I want to say it was like let me see something, y'all. Y'all gotta pick up your phones when I call you back. Let me see. Momo, Florida. All right. Calling people. Pound that like button. Let's get the likes up, y'all.
Has not been established for the number you are calling at this time. Please enter the area code.
I don't know what kind of phones y'all people be calling from. All right. Let me see. Where all my missed calls go? Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hey, m.reck, it's the voice. I was just letting you know that they're saying in the chat, I think Miss America Miss USA 2019 jumped out of an apartment window today. Did you see that?
Yeah, she did. Y'all heard about that. You know what? Let me put that in the title too. That's crazy. Thank you, voice. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm good. I appreciate you reminding me because I did hear about that earlier. I meant to I gotta get that in the title. So let me do that right now. Appreciate that.
No problem. Yeah, they were saying it in the chat, so I just wanted to.
Yeah. Now I'm about to put that in the title as well. She jumped from a apartment building, right, or something like that.
Yeah, from what I'm reading, what they're stating in the chat, that's what it sounds like. And someone even typed that she left a note for her mother. Very heartbreaking.
Yeah. Very. So yeah, I'll put that in the title. So if people want to speak on that, they can. Yes, I heard that earlier. Miss USA 2019 jumped from a apartment building and pretty much took her own life. You know, I don't know. We're gonna get into it. Like maybe, we'll take a caller that that knows the story that can give us, the whole rundown.
Definitely. You just never know what people are going through.
Yeah.
And a lot of people suffer in silence because they don't know who to talk to. They can't trust people. And then the mind tells you so many negative thoughts. And unfortunately, it can become so real.
Nah, facts. That's why spooky hours is good for people because people get to tell they supernatural experiences that they probably feel they can't tell nobody. They've been holding it in. There's so many people that call me and say, man, I had this story for like 15 years or whatever. I had the story since I was a kid. So, people be needing people to talk to. You know?
Exactly. And they want to feel safe. And some people are saying in the chat that they want to call in, but they're scared. And the thing of it is, just call, tell your story, just help yourself to feel better.
Exactly.
I know that it is kind of intimidating to a certain extent when, you may feel as though someone's saying something negative about what you're sharing, but it's about you as the individual feeling better, releasing. No one knows a person's walk or pain. And so however they can release it in a healthy way is how they get to their healing. So.
Facts. I love those words of encouragement. That was powerful, SJ. Y'all got to give it up for SJ, a.k.a. The Voice, a.k.a. the moderator in the m.reck TV chat. She's holding it down, doing a great job. And she's cracking the mic, too, with some powerful words. I appreciate you, SJ.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm going to get off of here, but I just wanted to bring that to your attention of what they were stating in the chat.
Nah, I appreciate that because I did hear about that. I'm glad you reminded me, and shouts to the people, putting that information in the chat.
Yeah, the Wreck Mob, they be on it.
Salute to the Wreck Mob. Y'all know the m.reck room etiquette. Pound that like button. Nah, much love to the Wreck Mob. SJ, hold it down. That's why I call her The Voice. Yeah, The Voice is sexy. You know what I mean? She got it. That's a fact. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I want to get off of here. I appreciate you, m.reck. I do.
No doubt. I appreciate you. All right, hold it down, SJ.
No problem.
I'll see you in the chat. All right.
Okay. All right.
All right. Peace. Shouts to SJ, The Voice. She's in the chat room holding down the moderator slot. Peace.
Spooky.
What's happening, Spooky? What's going on?
What's up, blood?
What's happening, blood? You good?
Hey, first off, hey, much respect to East New York.
Shouts to the whole East New York. Man. You already know that's my hometown, man. What's going on?
It's spooky down there.
It's man, East New York is super spooky.
Yeah. Hey, big brother. Hey, bro. Hey, man. Salute, bro. You still the most solid. You still one of the most hardest.
Thank you, King. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you.
Yeah, set in stone down here, bro. I'm talking about. I'm Texas. I'm Houston.
You in Texas?
You know what I'm saying?
Salute,
yeah,
King.
I'm H-Town. You feel me?
Shouts to the whole H-Town.
Houston and New York the same. We ain't trendy motherfuckers. We set trend.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Hey, but yeah. You know what I'm saying? Quick spooky story, yeah. For all the motherfuckers that don't believe, they need to, because I
just keep it clean though, so I can keep my monetization. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Let's get it, my brother.
All right. Well, check it out. I'm 20 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm 1989. I'm 20 years old or whatever. They got these Salvadorian people. They foreigners or whatever. They move on the block. One of their men get killed at our corner store, right? Get shot or whatever in the head or whatever. About a month later, you know what I'm saying? I'm in my room, you know what I'm saying? At this time, I'm doing construction, so I'm waking up at a set time, 6 o'clock every morning, you know what I'm saying? I wake up one day, it's a man, dog, a Spanish-looking dude walking, pacing himself next to my bed, bruh. I'm talking about he pacing, like he thinking about something with his hand on his chin. Looked like he was covering his mouth. But I ain't take my eyes off him. The whole time, he ain't had no mouth, bro. Wasn't no lips there.
What?
Wasn't no facial speech. It was just like it was like his mouth was gone. You know what I'm saying? He turned his back. Look, he in my room, bro. My natural instinct is to freak out and be like, who this dude in my room? You know what I'm saying? But as I kept, and I'm watching him, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got no mouth or whatever. He turned around and just squat, right? And like he just like falling to the floor. He squat down. By that time I'm covered up and the sheet just waiting for him to snag me. He don't snag me. I fall back asleep. I wake up, go outside, take a leak. There's a white cat, right? You know what I'm saying? In my neighbor's backyard, you know, like in the backyard, like Queens or some shit. They got the backyard. You can see the neighbor's backyard. It's a white cat just glaring at me, right? You know what I'm saying? He don't move. I'm trying to make him like scared. You know, I just seen this go. So it was just trippy. So I told my dad down the line, you know what I'm saying? I said, hey, he told me about the time he seen the ghost. He in North Carolina. He 20 years old. You feel me? He on the patio deck of a hotel, and he see this lady walk by in a dress. This his story though. It's my pops. You know what I'm saying? He ain't finna lie to me. A lady in a white dress go behind a tree. He on the patio doing. You know what I'm saying? I guess he just laying back after work or whatever. He say that the next thing he see, the lady don't come from behind the tree. Next thing he sees a white cat come from behind the tree. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Wow.
So it ain't the black cat that's spooky. It's the white cat that's spooky. You hear me?
Got you. No doubt, my brother. Salute. I appreciate you calling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hold
Hey,
it.
m.reck, keep doing your thing, big bro. Love you, brother. You heard
Love, my brother. Hold it down. Salute.
Square business.
Salute to the homie, man. You know, some people just got to tell a story. Like, even though I didn't know what was going on or where it was going, maybe I was just lost. You know, somebody said they got a vampire story. I'm about to call him back. Oh, your man Devin. Devin gonna have to get right to it if I let him tell his vampire story. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hit Devin back. Let me get somebody else who never got through. Okay.
Yo, m.reck was shaking, man. Salo. I called in last week.
Let me hear his homies talking.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah. Hold on 1 second, family. My bad. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky. Yo, what happened? His phone just damn. I don't know what happened to some phone. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yo, m.reck, man. What's shaking, man?
What's happening
Salo,
with you?
what's up, man?
What's going on,
Yeah,
my
I'm from
brother?
Queens. I called in last week.
Okay, salute. Shouts to the whole Queens. Also, make sure you pound that like button. Hit the like button, man, so YouTube can send out the recommendations and all that. So, my brother, tell your story. Let's get it.
Yeah, well, this is in correlation from last week. I got another spooky story.
Okay.
But this was a dream.
You're not gonna be long-winded, right?
No.
Okay.
No way.
Okay, let's get
Dream
it.
direct. So
Okay.
I had a dream that I was like up in the clouds, right? Like sitting on, I don't know, a platform, whatever the case may be. So I see the clouds billowing and all that stuff, right? To make the dream, to show to me that the dream was real, like the dream inverted. You know how like those movies when they have a dimension and they tilt?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking down and I can see all the clouds and stuff. So I look to the left and I see some guy sitting next to me. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't see his face. So I look down, like, yo, why he got blood on his feet? You know what I'm saying? But he was brown dark and I could see, you know, but I knew exactly who he was. So I just leave that to the audience. I turned back around and I seen this being, no lie, a spiritual being with like a sword or a scepter. It had to be, no lie, like 100 feet tall, right? Like a spiritual being. Like it looked like the clouds, like a being or whatever. And it had a scepter and it raised the scepter up to me. So I thought it was going to kill me. And then it touched me and then I woke up.
Wow.
So that's my spooky dream. And that's in correlation to what I said last week. And I sent you the pictures and everything. You know what I mean? So, you know.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It is a spiritual battle out here. Real talk.
Right.
Spirit world is real, like Jerry talking about, man. So, yo, salute to you, man. Enjoying the show.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate you.
All right. Yo, pull up them pictures, bro, if you can, if you get a chance.
Okay. I got
All right.
you.
Peace.
Peace. Shouts to homie that called. That's a second cloud story, right? Sun be in the clouds. I don't know. Homie, love those clouds. Let me call Devin back. Hopefully he could tell his vampire story real quick. He don't be long-winded.
Yo.
Peace.
It's m.reck.
Yes, sir.
My bad about the other story being so long, but I'm gonna keep this one short.
No doubt. Mute your audio too. I can hear it in the backdrop.
Oh,
That's the second cloud.
my fault. Let me get this right. 1 second. All right, so boom. My homeboy, he just did a bid or whatever. This was scary to me. He was locked up with a vampire, bro. Yeah, he was like, this dude was knocking people out and like sliding them under the bed. I swear, bro.
Yeah, hold on. Stop there. You got me with that alone. I need you to start over because I'm gonna hit the spooky. You spooky! The vampire dude in jail knocking niggas out and dragging them under the bed. Oh, let's go. Start from the top. Let's go, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, it's a short story, but he came.
Start from the top.
Home.
Now go from the top.
Yeah, he came home. He was just like telling me this story. He was like, he looked shook while he was saying it. You know what I mean? And he's not the type. He's a street dude, so I know he don't even think about spiritual stuff like that. So I know he wasn't lying. So he was like, "Yo, bro, I was locked up with this dude, and he was just knocking dudes out. Everybody was shook of him. You know what I mean? They couldn't. Like he was in the cell with him for a little bit, but he was so spooked he had to leave. He was like, yeah, this dude was like super diesel. You know what I mean? And he was talking to him. He was like, he was 300 years old, and
wow,
he can't die. I was like, bro, that's scary. Yeah, everybody was shook of him.
So hold on, he was knocking dudes out and pulling them under the bed, like
he said he was literally knocking dudes out, sliding them under the bed, under the bunk.
Yeah,
bro.
Crazy right there.
Yeah, bro. That like stuff like that. That's scary, bro. Like,
yeah, that's spooky on a whole nother note. Spooky. Yeah, you got that one. You ain't even got to say no more. Just off that alone. Vampire dude
bro.
locked up, knocking dudes out, slide them under the bed. Pause. But that right there is spooky. I don't know what was going on under the bed. I don't want to know. He's a vampire.
I guess he wanted his privacy.
Yeah.
Anybody who walked in that cell was getting knocked out instantly.
Yo, you got it. I ain't gonna front. Devin, you redeemed yourself with that one. Short, sweet. That's it right there. You got it, homie. You hold it down, my brother. I appreciate you. That was a smoker. No doubt. Salute. That's how you redeem yourself. Shouts to Devin. I think he from VA. He redeemed himself. Said the vampire dude was locked up, knocking dudes out and slide them under the bed. Pause. I don't, vampires, they be sucking. So I don't know what kind of sucking was going on. I don't want to know, especially in jail. But it's just a wild story. We're gonna leave that there. I don't know what was taking place under that bed, but shouts to Devin. Yo, that gotta be the wildest. I'm gonna definitely have to do a reenactment. We ain't gonna do no fun boy-ish. We're gonna definitely get like some diesel dude on some vampire time in jail, knocking dudes out. That gotta be the livest shit I ever heard. Let's go. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky. Hold on 1 second before you say anything. We got 500 people in the building. Pound that like button. Come on, man. Y'all ain't never heard no story. A vampire that's locked up, knocking dudes out, Slide them under the bed. Come on. Get the likes up, get the super chats up, get the PayPals up, get the cash apps up. Stop playing. This is the livest show. Let's go. State your name and where you calling from, fam. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. It's Willie D, man, from South Carolina, man.
Willie D, what's going on, man? How you?
What's good? All right, man. Short and sweet. All right,
Yes, sir.
so boom. Me and my girl, you know what I'm saying? I'm early 20s. Me and my girl, you know what I'm saying? We doing the do like we would do.
Mm-hmm.
And my pops, he came to the door and he was like, before y'all do something like that, make sure I ain't home. So we looking at each other like, oh man, we got caught, right? So we go outside to smoke like we usually do when we done or whatever. And he comes to the door, he's like, hey, come here. And I'm like, what's up? So this time I got an attitude. I think he's tripping. And man, he's like, who else in here? I'm like, shit, this is me and her. She sit right here in the car. And he was like, man, he said a tall lady in a white dress, a light-skinned lady, walked out of the bathroom and walked across the hallway into my room. And he left the back door open and sped out the yard, man. See, the type of dad I got, he's like, you ever seen Everybody Hates Chris? He's like the dad off of that show. All he knows is paying bills, shit like that. So,
wow.
Yeah, man, that's what it is, right?
That's crazy, man. Thanks for tapping in, my brother. Salute.
Already.
All right, salute. Yo, I'm still tripping off the homie Devin with the vampire in jail story. Like that got it. I ain't gonna hold you. You know, like, and it was so short but sweet, but off the rip. Yo, man, he got it. Like, I'm definitely doing a reenactment of that. You know what I mean? But you know, we gonna keep it official. We ain't doing no fun boy-ish with that whole vampire slide niggas under the bed. We not doing nothing fun boy with it. We just going, you know, because it just sound wild. And imagine how it looks. You know what I'm saying? Imagine seeing that. That's how I'm visioning. That's crazy. Shouts to the homie Olay. I'm gonna just say, I don't want to mess the name up. Shouts to the homie Old Boy 9. Olay Boy 9. Let's just say that. Yeah. Shouts to the homie Olay Boy 9. Salute to the Wreck Mob. He's showing that love in the super chat. Thanks, King. Pound that like button. Let's get the likes up. We got over 500 people in the building. Let's get the likes up so the recommendations can go out. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Mute your audio. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
What's up, Hollywood?
What's going on? Who this, Jose?
Yes, sir.
What's happening, my brother? Yo, Jose, this is what we're going to do. Since you always call, you always show love in the super chat, I need you to give me the story of the night. Like, that's how we going to do it. Every week, I need you to be like, yo, such and such had the story of the night. So right now, who got the story of the night so far?
Man, knocking niggas out, stacking them under the bed. You know how it goes.
Devin got the story of the night with the vampire knocking niggas out and stacking the bodies under the bed. That was spooky. Yeah,
I ain't never heard nothing.
Word. Facts. Yeah.
Hey, that took my whole story away.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, he got it with that. Like, how you gonna top that? Like the homie Wiz had it last week. You know what I mean? The demons. Shouts to the Demon Slayer Wiz. He had it last week. Yo. Crazy.
What you gonna do? Stack some bodies.
I don't want to know what was going on under that bed with that vampire in jail.
Hey, he got them all laid side by side.
Yo, Jose, man, chill, man. You're gonna make my stomach cramp up. Got me laughing so hard. Yo, you a fool, man. Yo, I gotta call you back, man. This nigga Jose called up laughing, man. This nigga different. But yeah, I'm gonna have Jose give me the story of the night. And I think Devin, he on something with that. Like, Because just picturing that is just the wildest shit like ever. This is why this is the livest show. Ain't no other show can rock Sunday night or any night. Like I ain't never hear some of these stories ever. So I'm gonna salute to the Wreck Mob calling up with the good stories, man. And showing that love in the cash. Yeah, you're dying in the chat room too. You know what I mean? And the thing about y'all, like, y'all got a sense of humor like me. You know what I mean? That means y'all really know your comedy because me, it takes a lot to make me laugh. So, let's get it though. Let me get back to the callers and let's get to some good stories.
Hello?
Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hey, my name is Daniel. I'm from Oklahoma. And I just want to say I've been to Colorado a bunch, just going through New Mexico, and always see UFOs every time flying through there, just fly. And we would be driving through there, and me and my dad and whoever would go with us would notice all these antelopes on the side of the road. Well, everyone would be like, oh, those are just trucks hitting them and everything. Well, there wasn't any trucks. It was just us for hundreds of miles from Oklahoma City till about Boulder, Colorado. And then I started watching a few months back about how people would find their cows hurt and stuff, and they would be seeing UFOs. Well, I don't know if they have any connection, but it was spooky, to think about after a while.
I appreciate you calling, man.
Yeah, well, thank you very much.
All
Have
right,
a good
you're welcome. Yeah, I don't know where he was going with that story, but shouts to him calling, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to make nobody feel uncomfortable calling, but let's just keep it real. When somebody tell a story, you got to have a point A, point B, point C, D, or whatever. Like, you got to have structure. Some people be all over the place, and I appreciate them calling though, you know what I mean? Because some people just, maybe they so nervous they don't know how to tell a story, so they nervous. So salute to the homie for calling though. It's all good.
Hey, m.reck. This is DX. Got a wild story to tell you when I was a youngster, so give me a call back. Peace.
Shouts to all my truckers on the check-in. Shouts to all my ladies, all my fellas, the homies on the check-in. Peace to the gods and the earths on the check-in. Salute to all my horror flick movie fans. You know what I mean? Or the horror flick movie goers. Salute to y'all and the spooky series and all that. You know what I mean? That be on TV and Tales and the Crypt Lovers and all that. Let's get into that. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hey, m.reck, it's Sabrina.
Sabrina, what's happening with you?
Shoot. Remember I told you I was going to tell you a part 2 with my son about the picture?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you remember me? Hey.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Now, my son's going to tell you. Now, remember, like I told you guys last year, I didn't know what happened to the picture or the picture could be with us. Well, he told me some stuff, and I'm going to let him tell you guys the story. But it's just all buzz, period. This whole picture thing. And this is his great grandfather, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him tell you what he saw. Bear in mind, this is that picture that kept on aging and everything. And when he told me this,
I figured it out that this is where my mother-in-law hid that picture.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, I'll let him explain it more. Okay, his name is Ulysses.
Okay.
Hello.
Peace, my brother. How you?
I'm good. I'm good. How you doing, my
Okay.
brother?
I'm good, my brother.
All right. So, basically, this story happened to me when I was like, I say like 3, maybe 5 years old. And I'm like 22 years old now. So,
Okay.
of course, when I was younger, I would always like spend the night over at my grandparents' house all the time, every weekend. And my grandparents, they fixed up my dad's old room for me when I was younger. But I remember, okay, let's see. Okay, shit, it was when I was 4 years old. I remember when I was 4 years old, it was late at night, dead of night, and I just had a sleep paralysis. Like, I sensed somebody was like not even somebody, but like something was watching me. And then when I actually like looked up, I was looking in front of I was looking at this closet, which was like literally in front of my freaking bed, and right next to like the actual bedroom door. So while I'm looking, I'm seeing like the closet door actually like crack open, like actually like move and crack open. The only like source of light was like a nightlight that my grandparents recently got for me because I was starting to get like uneasy during the night. So the next thing is still like haunt me to this day. Like it freaks me out, but like it's weird. But as I'm still looking at this closet, I see like a skull stick its head out of the closet. And I'm looking at this. I'm literally looking at this. I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah, right. You're right.
That's spooky. But go ahead, continue on.
So of course I'm freaking out, but I couldn't like really scream. But the weirdest thing was like I knew like it's like as if I knew that it wasn't trying to harm me. It was watching me and would let me know that it was there. But the strangest thing though was when it looked at me. I felt this like I felt it gaze, which is like gazing at me. And then like I saw its bony hand freaking go up to his mouth and literally just told me to
Wow.
like about 5 seconds after that, a skeleton goes back into the closet. I freaking sit up. I scream as loud as I can. My grandparents come in. I'm like trying to tell them what's going on. Of course, I'm a 4-year-old with like bottle rot teeth. So like I'm like somewhat like saying gibberish, but I'm saying like certain words. And when I told them about like I saw like a skeleton in the closet, my grandfather and my grandmother, especially my grandmother was known to be like very talkative and outspoken, even at the dead of night. She was dead silent. Didn't speak about it. From that day forward, I always stayed with my grandfather, always in his room. I would never go back into the room unless it's during the daytime. At night, they will always have me go into like one of the rooms. And the funny thing was, like, I will always sleepwalk at my grandparents' house, but just that one night, it still like scared the hell out of me. Hell, I did not even know about my great grandfather Floyd, and like the story about it. I didn't know about the painting. I didn't know what the hell happened to him or shit, just anything until like I was like freaking 12 years old. That when like everyone started telling me like, oh damn. So this is what happened to Grandpa Floyd, and We have a painting of him. My mom was the one who actually broke it down to me even more. But of course, I never saw the painting.
Gotcha.
Never. The only type of like close thing of a photo that I saw of him is a printing on a family get together shirt. That's pretty much it.
No doubt, man. I appreciate that, man. Good story. That was definitely spooky. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Shouts to you and your that's your mom, right, Sabrina?
Yep.
Yep, man. Salute to you, man. Appreciate you calling, man. And thank y'all. All right.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, man. Salute.
Good.
Yeah. Said that skeleton stuck his head out the closet. I was a little spooky. So salute. You know what I mean? I could tell that really happened because he was a little shook up, right? Telling the story. But that's a good thing because spooky out here. So salute to Sabrina and her son. Appreciate Sabrina. She always show love on the super chat, Cash App, and all that. But let me get to these other callers. Let's get it. Get the likes up too. Support the super chat, Cash App, PayPal, all that. Shouts to SJ. Holding down the moderator slot. Appreciate you. SJ the voice. Gina Rose got a voice too if she in the building.
m.reck, Chief, man. Chief from ATL again. Calling in for another spooky story to let you
Yeah, I mean we're gonna try to get all the new ones. Let me see.
That was good. m.reck. This motherfucking, my bad. Hey, yo, this the 513, right? Gorgeous stud from the 513. And I got this real line story about a succubus I was with for.
Let me see what's still talking. Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yeah, it was good.
Peace, my brother.
It was good, y'all. So I had this chick, right? And I know, like, she on some dark type stuff, right? By the way, this the 513 way. Who they going to the Super Bowl, you feel me? Cincinnati in the building.
No doubt. Salute.
And I caught that Best Friends too. That was live. That was nice.
Thank you, King. Salute.
Indeed. So anyway, getting back to the story. This shorty, man, like, I met her in the strip club. And she had so look, she used to be like, you know, she used to be in the strip club all the time. She used to mess with like girls, you know, she was a little out there. Met her when I got out the joint, you know what I mean? So like we ended up living together. And
damn. You went right into it, my nigga. You went from the strip club to
man,
hold on. Let me hold on. So you took her from the strip club to your crib and y'all started living together right away, or like how'd that play out? Let's go into that.
Nah, because I was in the halfway house. You know
okay.
How that go,
Got you.
Out.
Got you.
Right.
Yeah, because the way you
so
just said that, I'm like, damn, this nigga move fast. You know what I mean? Because
nah, not like that though.
Yeah.
But you know how it be. I just to cut the chase, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? She was living with some chick, and I knew how she got down or whatever, and you know, shorty would be in, like they was in it, like, yo, my girl wanna watch us and all that. I'm like, cool, whatever, I ain't tripping, you know. And we used to be getting it in all the time. So like one time, man, like we came back from the strip club. It was me and her, and then she had one of her friends come through. I don't even remember Shorty name, right? But you know, we in there, we doing what we do, whatever, whoopty whoop. And then all of a sudden, like, you know, I couldn't move. I'm like, damn, what's going on? Like, she worried, she on top of me, you know, whoopty whoop, doing her little thing. And I'm like, damn, okay. But for some reason, I couldn't move. I'm like, damn, why I can't move? And then she looking at me, right? She started saying something out of her face, and I'm like, damn, she tripping. Like, I wonder if the alcohol got her. Like, I don't know, she had did some drugs or something. I didn't know what was going on, but I was paralyzed. So like, boom, her eyes, like the sockets where her eyes were supposed to be, it was like black in the mud, like black. And she was yelling, she was saying something like, I'm like, what the? What? I'm stuck, bro. Look, she flipped me over, bro, and ate the groceries, bro. I couldn't even do nothing, bro. It was crazy. I'm like, dang. Her girl laying over there on the floor. She over there.
You said she flipped you over and you ate the groceries?
No, she ate the groceries.
Oh, she ate your Oh man, damn, my nigga, like
bro,
that was kind of wild.
Crazy wild, bro. Listen,
son, that's how you get down out here?
Nah, listen, I ain't on the fun boy thing. Listen, that's why I was, you know what I'm saying? You know, it wasn't nothing I could do. I don't know what, but I'm telling you, man, I was
that's
like,
spooky.
It was like,
I ain't gonna hold you. Spooky on a whole different note.
Yo, so look, right? That was just that one instance. Like, you know, we out here thugging, we doing our thing. She busting moves and whatnot. So we ended up having to be in the tally one time. Like, mind you, we like had moved from like a bunch of different places. It was one of them type deals, right? Man, we in the same scenario. You know, we getting it in, but when we got through, I'm laying on my side, like, you know, I just roll over or whatever, you know. But she leaves out the room and she come back in. So I'm laying on my side, but I'm like, you know how you be asleep, but you ain't sleep? Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? Like you conscious of what's going on around you, but you still like, yeah, it was like one of them type deals, right? So I'm like, somehow I was able to open my eyes. So I'm looking up and she's standing over me, and then, but it was, again, her eyes was like blacked out and you can't see nothing, and she was, you know, she was mumbling some stuff, and I'm like, what? So, you know, and I'm like, man, I'm tired of this. So I'm like, damn, I'm trying to yell out like, bitch. My bad, bro. I know you gotta be clean on here. Like, man, what you doing? Like, I'm trying to yell it, but I can't say nothing. My mouth closed, and they just looking at me, mumbling, saying something. Then she lay down in the bed, bro. And then I was able to get up. So I get up, and she laying down like she knocked out. Like she wasn't just standing there in front of me. I'm like, oh, this is so well. So
that's crazy.
then it was another incident. This is how I know she was a succubus. I don't know if you ever heard of that before.
Definitely.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, this chick is definitely a succubus, bro. Like, cause I can't to this day, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she could get in touch with me some type of way, and I'd be like, damn, well, how you get my info? Damn. But anyway, we going back to this another incident. Like, we in a whip. She had came into town, like, and we was in the whip, and I was like, damn, I gotta go get son, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna hit you back in a minute. I met her at the bar, and she just stayed at the bar and shit, right? So boom, I went and got my son from his gang, came back, and I'm with her, like, so she know my son, because our kids grew up together. She got 2 kids, and then I got custody of my son, so, you know, we out here thugging that one way, so I'm like, damn. I get son, come back to the bar, bro, she done spazzed out. People pulling me out the bar, like, look, your girl talking about she your wife, this, that, and the other, where you at? She buying everybody drinks and all this stuff. What do you want? I'm like, oh, man, that's crazy.
She had it like that? She buying everybody in the bar drinks? God damn.
Yeah, bro. Man, Man, I could tell you some stuff, but I'm you know what I mean? We're going to get to this part of the
Yeah,
story.
yeah,
So
yeah.
look,
Continue on.
so Shorty, she like, we get in the car, bro. She just blacked out. Her eyes did that same thing again. I'm sitting in the driver's seat. She in the passenger seat. My son in the back. She started saying, I'm about to give you some face, whatever, whoopty woo all in front of son, and I'm about to work your socks off. I'm like, dang. I'm like, baby tripping, like, son, back there in the back, whoopty woo. She like, nah, I don't care. I said, I want it now. I said, man, you tripping, like, I'm about to take you somewhere and take, you know what I mean? But the whole time my eyes was blacked out like that. And I was, you know what I mean? So I'm just letting y'all know, like, when you be hearing them stories about, you know what I mean, these females, but that stuff be for real, fam.
Got you. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, my G. The people in the chat room, you got them dying because you over here whispering, so they thinking that, Shorty, you know what I'm saying? They thinking Shorty in the bed with you right now, pulling that move with the groceries. Pause. They going in the chat room.
Man, yeah, hey, yo, but look, and I'm gonna hit you up with another story a little bit, you know what I mean, another time. But I was in this joint called Lima Correctional Institution, and then you can look it up too. They call it the House of Horror or something like that. I think it's called the House of Horror. But bruh, I could tell you some real crazy stories from that joint though. This like some penitentiary. This some real shit though. Like, you know what I mean? But
no doubt. No doubt, homie. I ain't gonna front. Good story but it's spooky on a whole nother note. But yo, I appreciate you calling. Let them know who you be again. And
hey, yo, it's gorgeous. The 513 way, you know what I'm saying? From Cincinnati. 513, you did. We in the Super Bowl, and y'all stay up, man. Salute,
no doubt.
Brett.
Salute, family. Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky. Mute your audio.
What's up, though?
What's going on?
What's up, though, m.reck?
What's happening? You got your audio muted?
Yeah, I got it turned down. Though. I'm smart.
Yeah, your phone sound a little spooky. Your phone sound a little spooky.
Michigan.
Got you. Shouts to the whole Michigan. But your phone sound a little spooky. Sound like a little muffled.
My fault, dog. Yeah, I was calling to tell you.
Okay.
At the room about like a couple of years ago, I had a chick I was dating, right? So we at the room and shit, we partying, drinking and stuff, hanging out. So me and her been kicking it for a while and stuff. So we all into it at night. She talking junk. We kind of get into a fight. Arguing, just talking junk. Having fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I hit her in the forehead with my palm, like, Satan, I rebuke you. Satan, I rebuke you. I swear to God, m.reck, she stuck her tongue out and got to going like a serpent, like, I'm like, what the fuck? Her tongue was sticking out like a serpent. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? So after that, she kind of stopped and ran to the bathroom and got the, using the bathroom both ways, like on the toilet and throwing up. But she was dazed. She never did, say like what happened or what you do to me, or what. She was just dazed and confused, but throwing up and shit, using the bathroom and stuff. That shit spooked me out. I swear to God, real story, hand on the Bible. Like a serpent, like an evil demon.
Damn, that's crazy.
I had to call and say that.
And you was in the bathroom watching her while she was doing that?
Yeah, because the bathroom door was open and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We was in a hotel room. You know what I'm saying? We had messed around a lot of times. We had been kicking it for a little minute, but you know what I'm saying? But it was crazy though, yeah. Like real talk, like a demon serpent, like she was sticking out her tongue and stuff. That's how I know demons and stuff is for real. Like, swear to God.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
I know that hotel room was foul. Salute.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Cole.
She ran to the bathroom just, you know what I'm saying? She got to throw up, and then she sat on the toilet, got to use like whatever, like whatever was in her was coming out, like the demons was coming out of her, like whatever was in her was coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
Yes, sir.
My man, thanks for calling. That's spooky on a whole nother note as well.
For sure. Thanks a lot.
Salute. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yo.
Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yo, this Devin from VA from Norfolk.
Let's get it, Devin. Salute.
I got another one.
You
Last one, y'all.
You gonna top that vampire in jail story? I don't know.
I don't know. That one was crazy.
Yeah, that one different.
But this one,
yeah, let's get it.
He just reminded me of something.
Gotcha.
Now this one is crazy, bro.
Let's get it.
All right. So I was messing with this girl. She had a neighbor that was a Freemason. He was like an old head black dude. So she was like, she was talking to him one day. She was with my friend because I met her through my homeboy. So she was with my homeboy. They was talking to dude. They said his eyes had like turned into like snake eyes. Like his pupils turned sideways.
Damn.
So I'm like, y'all bugging. That's the weed or something. Right? So one day, I was over her crib and he was outside. She was like, yeah, let me introduce you to him. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm talking to him or whatever. And I'm looking at his eyes, but they look normal. But it seemed like he knew what I was looking for. It's crazy, bro. Like, man, it's some real spooky stuff, bro. Like,
facts.
So over time, like, I built a little relationship with him. She was like, he had like it seemed like I'll always miss it somehow, bro. Like it's crazy, bro.
Nah,
but they swore up and down that this man was a reptile.
Wow, that's crazy,
bro. I got one more if you want it.
Yeah, let's get it.
All right. So I swear, bro, my house might be haunted. The one I'm in right now. No
spooky.
Cap.
Yo, hold on. That was hard too.
Haunted,
yo, he said my house might be haunted.
No cap, bro. Like, what I was trying to get to like earlier is like, ever since that time, I've been seeing spirits, bro. I was just talking to my mom about this earlier. She was like, just pray about it. I'm like, nah, this is crazy. But like, bro, I'll be like these shadows, like it's like shadows, bro. Like one time I seen a dog. But just recently, like the other day, bro, like my brother was over here. He was staying the night or whatever. He was like, yo, I just seen a shadow in the matter of fact, he got up in the middle of the night. He was like, Mom. He was like, I'm like, what the heck wrong with you, bro? You know what I mean? He was like, I could have swore somebody was sitting in that chair over there, bro. So I'm like, what you talking about? I get up, put my pants on. I'm like, what you talking about? So I look at the chair. It's all pitch black. I'm like, bro, you tripping. You know what I mean? Like, bro, but it's crazy, bro. Like, another time we in that same little area, where that chair is. Like me and him was just talking. It was like it was probably a demon. I forgot what we was joking about. You know what I mean? It was like it's probably a demon, but it was like a little battery pack. You know what I mean? Where I had my little Xbox battery. It's a little battery pack over there by the wall. He said, demon. The jank like make a weird noise, like it starts like the jank blew up or something.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Like I was sitting outside, same house, sitting outside on my balcony. You know what I mean? I'm sitting out there smoking a cigarette. I hear a laugh, like a weird, spooky laugh. You know what I mean? Like, so I look it up. Other people don't heard it before. I forget the name of it. But it's like some type of spirit thing, and like they laugh, and it's like a way for them to bait you in. I can't think of the name.
Yo,
but
but
bro, like,
people in the room, they like, yo, throw your whole room away. They said, matter of fact, throw your whole house away. They say you need to move.
Cap, bro.
You need to move out that crib.
Man, bro, it's so much stuff. Like I'm probably rambling, but it's been so much stuff just recently, bro. Like I can't even tell you everything.
Like recently, like 2022?
A skinwalker. Huh?
Like recently, like 2022?
Yeah, bro. I'm sitting outside, like, bro, this is so scary, bro. Like I ain't never in my life heard a laugh like this, bro. It sounded crazy, like.
Damn.
Bro.
More crazier than this?
Oh, bro, it sounded just like that, bro.
Stop playing.
On everything I love, bro.
That's crazy. That's spooky.
Grandma.
Son.
That's my dead grandma, bro.
Spooky! That's crazy, son.
Bro, I swear I feel like it's like some type of like chill.
So you probably shook right there.
Man, bro, like that's why I be getting so scared, cause I be in the crib by myself, you know what I'm saying? I be getting so scared just think about this stuff, bro. You know what I mean? Like that spirit stuff is real, bro.
Nah, facts. Yo, Devin, you got it tonight. I ain't gonna hold you. You can't even do no wrong. Yo.
Appreciate y'all.
No
for
doubt.
me,
I appreciate you. You got it tonight, man. We gotta crown you. You know what I mean? Devin got the spooky story of the night, came through, held it down. And yo, love, my brother. Love, man. We gonna help you get out that spooky crib, man. Matter of fact, you need to call Wiz from last week, the Demon Slayer. You know what I mean? Yeah. Matter of fact, hello. I'm gonna call Wiz and see if he can do an exorcism at your crib or something. Let me see. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call him and then we're gonna try to get you on three-way if I can make that happen. Let me call Wiz and see if he can perform an exorcism by your crib or over the phone. Let me do that real quick for you. All right, I got you. Let's call Wiz ass up, man. Let's see if Wiz is up. Him and Linda. And Linda gotta get up in the morning, 5 in the morning. Wiz probably got Linda ass up. Let's get Wiz on the line. We lit. Let's get the Demon Slayer on the line. Wiz somewhere probably slaying them demons. Shouts to Wiz. Shouts to Devin, man. Wiz probably, doing God's work, slaying those demons. Shouts to Wiz. Shouts to Linda too. Wiz got Linda up, knowing that she got to get up in the morning for 5 o'clock. Wiz still got her up. Yeah, he might call back. Shouts to Wiz though. But Devin, ain't nobody topping that vampire story tonight. That was it. This might be Wiz calling me from a different number. Hold on. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yo, can you hear me?
Peace.
Hey, what's happening, man?
What's going on?
It's Dirty 8 Cal.
What's going on, fam?
Cal from ATL.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Chief?
I'm good, my brother. You got a spooky story for us tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on one second.
Quick, though.
Hold on one second.
Sure.
Pound that like button, y'all. Everybody in the chat room, if you're new to the channel, pound the like button, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell, so you can get all the new notifications for all the content. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get spooky.
This was like a long time ago. My bad, I interrupt.
Yeah, no. Let's get spooky. Let's get it, my brother.
All right, this is real quick though, because I got a few spooky stories, but I'd rather like listen to other people. But it was long time ago, man. I think I was about like 5 years old, and I used to stay with my grandma and everything. She used to sleep on the couch, and I had a pallet on the floor. I just like sleep on the floor, and I asked her, I said, "Hey, grandma, can you like look at yourself?" She's like, "What do you mean?" Well, I'm looking at myself right now, and she knew what I was talking about. She was like, "You know what? Hey, be careful with that. Your mama know how to do that." Because it was like I was astral planning, like out of body experience. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all I want to say with that, yo.
Yeah,
for real.
That's something right there. That's spooky. Salute. Spooky. Yeah. I appreciate you tapping in, my brother. You heard?
Yeah, no problem at all, man. I appreciate you. I love that show, man. For real.
Thank you,
Straight
King.
up.
Nah, support the
You stay strong, man.
No doubt. Support the channel. Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat. You know what I mean? Appreciate you.
Yeah, yo, check this out. Hey, hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
I want to say something. Yeah. I'd hit you like last week. It was through the Cash App, but it was a different name and everything. So yeah, I do that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Let me know the names.
They'll be.
Oh, okay. I think I did see that. I appreciate that though. All right.
Yeah, no problem at all,
brother.
man. Appreciate you, man. I'm
you.
gonna call like next week too. You stay strong, bro.
Stay up, my brother. All right.
Word.
Yeah, man. We 2 hours in. Y'all want me to keep going? You know, I got energy, but y'all gonna have to send some super chats in, man. Make this thing exciting, man, because we got some good stories tonight, man. Send some super chats in, Cash App, PayPal. Let's get it, man. I'm working. Come on. I know y'all at work. A lot of y'all at work up. You know, I'm helping y'all get through your late night shift, your graveyard shift. You know, let's get it. But regardless of what, I'm still gonna work for the people. I got some people I gotta call back. And I'm doing overtime. I'm doing overtime right now.
Hello.
Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
What's good, Wreck Mob? Hey,
what's
I got
happening?
A story for y'all, bro.
Salute, my brother. Bruh. You got a good story?
Man, it's coming out of Cincinnati, baby.
Okay, what's your name?
Bro, while I have a dream, I got abducted by aliens, right?
Oh, man.
Like,
there we go.
I'm sitting on the table, super scared, like, man, what's going on? Like, I'm looking around and stuff, like, and two little ugly aliens come up, like, two dude aliens come up, and they looking at me. And I'm like, please, I'm pleading for them to let me go and stuff, like, I'm like, let me go. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm a cool dude. Like, I ain't got no problem with y'all. Y'all cool with me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You say you ain't got no problem with them.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be cool with them, like, and they kept telling me, shut up, like. So, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I wouldn't be quiet because I'm scared as heck for real, like. So, you know what I'm saying? A little female alien
said the alien told him to shut up.
You know what I mean? Like, told me to shut up.
Spooky!
Like, super spooky. Bro, so the little female alien come up, like, and she, her hair look all whack and stuff, but, I'm still trying to talk good to her, like, you're a pretty alien for real, like, you know what I'm saying?
So
like,
hold on. You shooting your shot at the alien chick?
Man, straight shooting the shot, bro. I'm trying to get out by any means, like.
Wow.
Any means
and where is happening at, man? I gotta know, man. Please tell me.
Bro, I don't know when the date was. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying where though? Where?
In the spaceship. I'm on the table. I don't know where I was at.
Hold on. Is this a dream?
Can't move like
this is a dream? Or what's happening?
Yeah, I guess it was. Yeah, I guess it's a dream. Shit, I'm still alive. Shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, so I told her like, yeah, you're a cute alien. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, the dude alien flipped his wig. Like, like he got loud. Like, so it scared me so much. I start bucking like, man, let me go. I'll beat you. Let's go. All this like, and so the alien was telling me like, oh, you got a lot of mouth. You won't shut up. I can hear them talk, but they weren't talking. Like, and he was like, shut up before I turn you into something. And I was like, man, I wish you would. I wish you would turn something. Let me go. I'll break through this. Blah, blah, right? So he did something to where, bruh, why did he turn me into a cow, man?
Turned you to a cow?
Alien,
come on.
The alien turned me into a cow, bro. Like, and he, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? We grown, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 200, man. Bro, why the alien rate my shit as a cow, bro? Like, dude,
hold on, son. You mean to tell me the alien?
Bro, I'm keeping it 200, bro.
So hold on. The alien smashed you while you was a cow?
Man, smash me, bro. I'm talking about.
Oh, nah,
like,
this shit crazy,
so the
bro.
alien, his little body part came out like.
Nah, this getting too wild. This getting too wild, my G. I believe you.
Nah, but that's that part. That's that part. I'm keeping it 200. So I'm bucking with him. I'll beat you, blah blah blah. So every time I talked, my voice was like, like, you know what I'm saying. So you know what I'm saying, motherfucker was on that mess, like, and I couldn't say get off me. Like every time I said get off me, it sounded like.
Nah, I think like, you right now you extra sauce. You extra sauce right now. I don't know about this one, man. I'm be honest with you. This is definitely, this sound like cap, extra sauce. Like you stretching it right now, son.
Nah, no cap, Rec. So then after that, they sent me to the farm. They sent me to like some kind of farm, like, and I was still a cow. Like, so in the farm, I end up getting slaughtered because every time the farmer came out to look at the cows, I was mooing too much. But to me, I'm hearing English. Like, you know what I'm saying? And every time I followed the owner around, they was looking at me and talking like, man, it's a weird cow. Like, he ain't with the other cows and stuff. But to me, I'm like, help. Like,
yeah, all right, you got it. You got it. Salute, homie. Thanks for calling. Yeah, he stretched it. He stretched it, man. Yeah, it was extra sauce with it. Shouts to Mr. Freeze on the super chat. He said tonight, fire, m.reck the general. Gunshot. We're gonna look a shot. I forgot all about my wolf. My wolf howling. Shouts to Mr. Freeze, 1982 on the super chat. Thanks, King. Shouts to Lion Infamous. You want that? Spooky! My bad if it was loud. Pardon y'all. Let me hit it again. Spooky! Shouts to Lion Infamous on the super chat. Smash that like button. We doing overtime with m.reck. I'm gonna go even longer. I'm gonna even go even longer if you keep sending those super chats, cash apps. I got y'all, man. I'm doing overtime. Show that love. You know what I mean? Let's get it.
Hey, yo, m.reck, call me back. I got a real spooky story from Detroit. But I'm in San Antonio, Texas. 210.
All right, I'm call some back.
m.reck, what up?
Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
No doubt. Moto Don calling from San Antonio, Texas. But my experience happened to me in Detroit, Michigan, where I'm from. So me and my partner, my ex-girlfriend, we go out of town, we grab something. You know, my partner, he good at whipping or whatever. He's supposed to be whipping something up. But somebody scared him, somebody banged on the door, so he dropped it in the water. Claimed he dropped it in the water. But I know that, you know, homie playing with his nose. So he had cause he been zooming for like 3 days while we was out of town. So we get back to Detroit, you know, back home. And we went out there to get something, and we came back with nothing because he messed it all up. So I noticed that for 3 days he been in the zone. You know, he was high as a kite. You know what I'm saying? Because he was glowing, man. On the ride back, the ride was like an hour and a half back. You know, to get back to the city. So he glowing, man. He got this tint on him, man. And I'm like telling my girl, like, look at Holmes while he driving, man. He looked like a cartoon character. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just glowing. He had like a tint on him. So anyway, when we get back, he go take care of some business. He come back for about 30 minutes later, man. Homegirl upstairs. I got a two-story house. So me and homegirl upstairs in our room, and my brother downstairs, and this cat that I'm talking about. I'm gonna say his name. My cat's name Charlie, Crazy Charlie. So anyway, he like a Bible thumper too, man. He like a gangster, but he be quoting scriptures to us out the Bible and stuff like that. His family was real religious. So anyway, about 3 in the morning, we hear something loud. Boom, boom, boom. My whole house is trembling. My whole house is rumbling.
Damn.
You know, it sounds like something coming up the stairs. So me and baby girl, we butt naked. You know what I'm saying? So I opened up the door, and his homie coming up the stairs, man. He about the same. He a little bit shorter than me. He my little homie, but he a little bit shorter than me. I'm like 230. He like 200. You know, solid though, muscle. So he coming up the stairs, man, and as he walking normal, but he got that glow and he got that tint on him, but my whole house is trembling. So I say, dog, what's wrong with me? My girl sitting there crying, like, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know, I'm trying to ask him, like, dog, what's wrong with you? So he walked right past me. He walked into his brother's room. His blood brother stayed with me too. He stayed up in the room next door to mine. So he busted in the room with his brother and his girl. So then I came in behind him after I got my boxes on. I came behind like, bro, man, what's going on? Like, you tripping? Man, homie jumped from the 2nd floor, bro. He jumped out my glass window like he could fly. So, man, I looked at his brother. I said, man, what's going on? I looked at my girl. I said, did y'all just see that? So I wiped my eyes, and everybody's like, yeah, he just did that. So we go look out the window, bro. He laid out on the ground, like bleeding from his head.
Damn.
I'm like, oh man, let's go grab him and put him in the basement because I got neighbors. You know what I'm saying? We right across the street from my high school. So we get downstairs to grab him, and he butt naked, by the way. I forgot to mention that. He was butt naked. He go to the backyard, man. He unchained my female pit bull. My female pit bull name is Bitch, so I'm not cussing. Her name is Bitch. She's a Brindle Pit. He unchained the dog, and he pulling my dog down the alley, butt naked. He just got his boots on. He got his boots on, and he butt naked. And he wrapped the chain around his arm. He pulling my dog down the alley, man, with blood all over my dog. And so I say, bro, man, what you tripping on? And he was like, don't come near me. I am not who you think I am. Don't come near me. So I'm like, look, I took his brother. I said, bro, man, y'all ain't welcome up here no more, man. Your brother tripping. So anyway, it's like 6 in the morning now. The kids on their way to high school, they recorded him on the corner with their cell phones, and they took it to the school security. Man, he was having relations with my pit bull dog. He was having relations with my pit bull dog, man.
Say what?
Butt naked. So when the police came, the female officer, she like passed out from so much stuff was going on. You know, the officers had to restrain him and all that stuff, man. And they took my dog. They raided my house, and they had us on the news talking about these guys have sex with dogs, man. Hey, true story, m.reck.
Yo.
True story. It's wild, man.
That's the wildest shit I ever heard in my life.
I stay directly right across the street from my high school, from Denby High School, man. Man, they raided my house. They took my girls' little pit bull puppies, and they, said animal cruelty. Said we was having sex with dogs because of this dude, man.
Wow.
I swear to God on my mama, bro. True story.
That's crazy.
I didn't mean to make it so long. I'm on my break. I gotta go, Reck.
Nah, no doubt.
Man,
I appreciate you.
Hey, man, your show spooky is crazy, man. Hey,
thank you,
I
King.
like what you're doing, man. Salute,
King. I appreciate you.
Later.
Yo, man. Tonight, y'all was in rare form tonight. I got to salute to the rec mob and everybody that called up. Man, y'all was in rare form tonight. Y'all was in rare form tonight. Y'all got me doing overtime. Salute to everybody in the super chat. Salute to Jeanette in the super chat. Thank you. Let me see. Salute to Jose again. Tonight was epic. Salute from the truck gang. Jose with the second super chat. Thank you, King. Somebody else. Salute to SJ the voice. She said we appreciate you, m.reck. Thank you. We appreciate you, SJ the voice, aka the moderator, holding it down, keeping the trolls in check. Woo-ha! Got you trolls in check. SJ got the trolls in check. So salute to everybody showing that love. I'm trying to get to all these super chats. There's still people calling. Oh, yeah. Shouts to Mr. Freeze. Said tonight was fire. m.reck the General. Salute. And somebody else. And I'm shouting everybody out, everybody out in this overtime spooky hours. Anytime we go over 2 hours, we in overtime mode. So, you know what I mean? Definitely support the show. We got over 560 people in the room. Pound that like button. We in spooky hours overtime. Thank you, everybody saying it's the best show on YouTube. Thank you, King. Well, what y'all got to do, you got to hit the like button. You got to support the show, and you got to tell all your peoples about it and tell your peoples to like and share the lives and all that. You know what I mean? Let's get it. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I'm right.
Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hey, man, how you doing, man? It's Denzel, man, from Sacramento, California.
What's happening with you, fam? Salute.
What's up, Reck, man? I've been rocking with you for a minute.
No doubt. Salute. I appreciate you.
Remember me from the chat.
You sound familiar.
Yeah, I have.
Front.
Yeah, I'm Jelly Will Munn in the chat.
Okay, so let's get it, my brother. You got a spooky story for us?
Yes, sir, man. I'm trying to see which one can I start from, man. Well, the main one I wanted to mention on here, man, was the dream I had. I was having a dream, man, about my ex-girlfriend I was seeing, and she, we I ended up in this weird place, man. I say it's ancient Egypt. You know what I mean? I call it ancient Egypt because it was purple concrete.
Oh, wow.
So it was only us in there in a little house. Because we stayed together in an apartment for a year or so. And man, we was in this house just arguing. And she arguing like we used to argue. So we arguing about some her nails, her little petty things. So I'm like, man, what you tripping on, man? She's like, no, my bad, right? She ended up getting her nails done, right? In a dream. This in a dream. And I'm like, man, what is you tripping on, man? She's like, I had to ask my dad. I had to ask your dad to get my nails done. I said, bro, why you didn't ask me to get? Why you didn't ask me? You feel me? So it's regular. Now she disappears. So I'm like, okay. All of a sudden, I'm the only one in this house. We in ancient Egypt, but it's only this one house on this street. So we in this little house. I go to the living room. I see a white wicked witch, bro. Kid you not, a white wicked witch. On the side of it was Alex Crowley, Aleister Crowley, if I'm saying his name right. Aleister Crowley. I don't really, So I seen him, right? Seen the wicked witch. They come near me, man. I fled like through the back window. And in my dreams, man, when I'm going through supernatural dreams like this, I always can fly straight up to the air past the clouds before I awake. So I flew, man, and I just flew. I was scared, right? Flew straight to the clouds. Came, woke up. You know what I mean? Woke up like 11:30, and I seen a text message from my ex-girl. You feel me? Randomly, I ain't talked to her in 3 weeks. I just seen a text when I woke up because I had to go to work. I work graveyard shift, and man, I'm going to work, man. But that dream stuck with me, man, because I heard stories about dude or whatever, but you know, he came in my dream, man. It was the witch. You know, that was the most scariest dream, you know, I had.
Got
you know, dream vision.
Got you.
But yeah, I ain't trying to take too much of your time. That was just one of the stories, Rick. I had to.
No doubt, fam. I appreciate you tapping in. Yeah.
Yeah, much respect though. Much respect to the
Respect,
Wreck Mob,
King.
man.
No
and,
doubt. Salute to the Wreck
the
Mob.
music and all.
Thank you, King. Got some new music coming too. You know what I mean? Salute.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm here to support, man.
Thank you,
I'm
King.
here, brother.
All right, peace. Shouts to the homie. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take some more callers. I'm gonna take another few callers. You know what I mean? This is Spooky Hours overtime. We over that 2-hour mark. Let me get to these bench calls. Oh, my man, sound effects. My man right here.
Hello?
Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hey, Rick. So this is Lewis calling again from Portland, Oregon. I don't know if you remember me, but I called you from work once, and I told you a story about how I was doing like graffiti and like stuff like that, and I had like this demon that like came to the door. I don't know if you remember that story.
Yeah,
but...
I definitely remember you because I got your name saved and you was doing the sound effects and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got another story? You gonna hit us with some sound effects and all that?
Maybe, man.
All right.
So like
Let's get
basically, yeah, man. So like, bro, it's like the same thing that's been going on, and I feel like I'm being like tormented by like some type of spirit or a demon. But I do want to say, bro, like the Spooky Hours community, like y'all helped me kind of like figure this out, bro. And I feel like that came because I was trying to like get into the Bible because I was like doing things that I shouldn't be doing. So I was kind of reading scriptures a lot. And then somebody in the comments said that that demon was saying scriptures backwards. And I feel like it was because, yeah, I mean, you know, man, the sound was just like creepy. It was like super weird. But yeah, man. So back to that subject. So recently, man, I say probably like a month ago, man, I heard that same entity, and it was like on the side of the house, and it was banging, and it was like doing that weird noise again. And man, I was too scared to get up and go and check it out because I just didn't have the energy. But I was like laying down, and it seems like anytime I'm like trying to go to sleep, and I start hearing like a tapping noise, and I did hear this guy talk about that you know, that thing that's called the gift, and then like he said that it's like a tapping noise, and then he said anytime that you hear that tapping noise, and that means something bad is going to happen. Man, so I've been kind of worried, man, and it's been kind of freaking me out because it's like anytime I try to go to sleep, like I keep hearing this tapping noise. Yeah, man, so that's like a spooky story, and then I got more stuff to share too. So like after I had called you, right, you know, I had called you that one time I called you, time had went on. And man, like, you know, when I had came home from work to the very place that I called you from, like, you know, and then it's a late night, I'll come home from work. It's like a beautiful night, man. Like the moon's out, man. I had some weed. I like went outside, I started smoking. I started meditating, like doing stretches and stuff. And then I kind of just started like looking up, and man, you know, I mean, I did a prayer, you know, just a prayer to God to help me kind of, you know, to get stronger in this life and all that. But while I was doing that prayer, man, this black car rolled by, and I didn't know that they were my neighbor until they came back, bro. But they came by, and then like they stopped their car, and then like there was like, you be word, you like something, you like B word, A word, nigga, and then, you know, but they were just trying to like taunt me and stuff. So I got up and, you know, I got angry, and then, you know, I was like, F you, and then, you know, they drove off. And then they came back like 5 minutes later, and I was angry about the situation. So when I'm like getting up and I'm like kind of following their car, like, man, they pull up right next to like my freaking apartment. And then like as I'm walking to their car, like their license plate said 666. And so I thought it was kind of like crazy how like I was praying, and then like these dudes come by, stop their car, and then bro, they got an all black car, and then like they're just saying, "Oh, F you, nigga," this and that, and then like they're calling me the B word and all this stuff. But I was angry, you know, I was like full of pride, you know, I'm thinking that, okay, you know, they're not going to kill me, you know, I mean, you know, I could probably fight them and then, you know, whatever. But yeah, I walk up to the car, you know, like, hey man, I live right there, bro. You know, man, I didn't like the way he was talking to me, like, man, that stuff is stupid, blah, blah, blah. And then like 2 men got out the car, and then like there was one dude, and he was like, so what do you want to do? And I was just like, well, I'm definitely not trying to get jumped, but you know, man, if you want to fight, bro, we can get down real quick. And then like he had looked at his boy, and then he looked at me, and then he said, nah, F that, bro, like you finna die tonight. So they both started walking up to me. When I took off my bag, threw it ahead of me, I started running, man. These dudes chased me in the middle of the street. And then, man, I got hit in my eye. And then the other dude pushed me. And then I got back
So
up.
hold on, you got hit in your eye with what? Somebody snuffed you?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
And then when I got back up, then when I was like, man, I told y'all I don't want to get jumped, man. Like, you know. And then his friend or his brother or whoever, man, he kind of looked at me and he was like, bro, just get your bag, and then we gonna go home. So, you know, they had went home after that, man. But I just thought that it was crazy how like I was praying, and then, you know, I was like asking, you know, God, like, all right, can you help me with the situation with my anger, this and that, you know, help me be a better young man and stuff like that. And then, you know, he tested me, like, you know, with that car. But as he was like walking away, you know, he was yelling at me. I was like kind of like laughing at them, like, all right, whatever. And then he was like saying how he got shot in his leg. So I just thought that was weak. But
got you.
Yeah, man. But I just feel like it's some weird stuff that's like going on like where I live, bro. It's just like a lot of like weird energy, man. Because I have been hearing like growls and stuff, and just like taps and knocks on the door. And then there was another caller that called in, and then he said that he's been hearing spooky laughs. Man, I've been hearing spooky laughs so much. And then like, man, it's so scary, man. Like, and then bro, like, man, like, bro, this random crackhead came outside of the door where that entity was, and she was just chilling. She had needles and drugs, and then like man, it was man, like there was.
So hold on, it was a crackhead with needles. So she was smoking crack and shooting dope at the same time. Like, what was going on? Like, what was she doing with these needles?
All right, so me and my girl at the time, like, we got to the crib, and then like as soon as we walked into the door, there was a lady outside where I called in and said I seen that entity at, and she was there at that same spot, and she was just like drugged out. She wasn't smoking anything, but like there was needles on the ground, and like she was just like out of it. And she was probably over here for like 6 hours, and then like, you know, like I had to call the cops because, you know, I couldn't do anything to get her up. She was like right in front of the door. But yeah, man, I mean, like my whole point is that I feel like it's just something going on in this neighborhood that I'm living at, and it's just like a lot of weird energy that I can't explain. And like one more quick thing that I wanted to say, there was a biker too, and like this biker stopped in the middle of traffic. It's like this white dude, he had on like a biker gang vest, and then like he had a chopper. He like stopped his bike in the same spot where that entity kind of like disappeared that I told you about. And he started screaming and cussing and holding up traffic. So I feel like it's just like a spirit that's just trying to take hold of something over there. I don't know what it is, man, but I thought that that'd be cool to share. I heard other callers talk about similar, like, you know, like similar stories and similar experiences. So I just wanted to get that off.
Got you. I appreciate you calling, my brother. I'm glad you were able to you know, get that off your chest. And salute for, you know, tuning into Spooky Hours. All right, my brother. Thanks for tapping in.
Yes, sir, bro. Good night.
All right. Good night. Peace. Shouts to homie. He called before. I think he was doing all the sound effects and all that. We in overtime right now for spooky hours. 2.5 hours, over 2.5 hours. Hit up the super chat, Cash App, PayPal. I'm rocking out. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see. I got some more callers. Let's go. Pound that like button too. Get the likes up. Got over 532 people in the building. Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
What's up, m.reck? This Jose from the truck gang.
Salute, Jose. Shouts to the whole truck gang. What's going on, my G?
Nothing, man. Just wanted to tell you tonight was epic, man.
Salute, King. Salute, King.
Man,
Yes.
These boys been going all the way out they hookup tonight. But
tonight was special.
But I'm gonna tell you something. That would have had me tripping. A couple episodes back, a guy called in and said, you know, he was a living testament, something like the guy just was talking about. And he say he had got shot 20 times. You remember that?
Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah.
He said he got shot 20 times. And he was like, I'm a living survivor. And you said, homie, they shot you up like Swiss cheese? I was like...
They Swiss cheese you? I think I remember that. Yeah, you a wild nigga, Jose.
I said, m.reck ain't tell that man that. I think he just said he was a survivor. They Swiss cheese you off.
Yo, you crazy, Jose. Listen, man, I'm just doing what I do, man. I'm the spookologist, man. You know what I mean? I'm the spooky host with the most, yeah.
Hey, if they want to hear something fun though, they should go back to your first spooky hour.
Oh man, them joints is classic. Them joints is classics, man.
You wasn't holding nothing back then.
I was in rare form. Yeah, I'm being easy with them now because I don't want nobody to feel like disrespected.
If they go back and hear them, they say that was m.reck talking like that.
Yo, but you know what it be? Because it be people leaving comments like, yo, I want to tell my story, but I don't want to get clowned, and you know what I mean? So a lot of people be emotional, so I kind of like fell back. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if they listen to them first spooky hours, they'd be like, wow. That's why I call you Hollywood. Now I say, okay, he Hollywood now, because back then he wasn't giving two nothing.
Nah, I wasn't. Nah, I mean, I just try to be mindful of people emotions now, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good though. I'm gonna get back in rare form, but I just want people to feel comfortable to call the show and tell their stories. So I'll be easy.
You building, King. You build, man. You doing good, man.
Thank
building,
you.
man. Salute to you and your spooky
Jose.
hours, man.
No doubt.
You taking over, brother, slowly but surely.
No doubt, my brother. Appreciate you, man. All the love and support. Salute. Shouts to Darnell Johnson on the super chat. Yo, m.reck, I have heard about who? Chelsea Christ, rest in peace. Go out to her family. Oh, that's Miss USA 2019. I thought it was something. Yo, you messed me up. I thought it was somebody else when you with the Christ. I thought you was talking about my man Christ. I was about to say, nah, I was about to get off this live. You know what I'm saying? My man, I didn't want to even put that in the air, but I thought you was talking about, because when you my bad, when you spelled it with the K, I was like, nah, don't tell me that. Oh yeah, rest in peace to my brother Xavier Porter from Brooklyn Fights, aka Shoot the Five. Rest in peace to my brother X. He put me on to the whole boxing, like getting credentials and all that, he the one that showed me the way with that. Like he definitely opened up the doors for me. Like, yo, you know, to get into all the boxing events, he definitely got me in there. So rest in peace to my brother X, aka Xavier Porter from Brooklyn Fights. I think it's brooklynfights.com. And he had another brand called Shoot the Five Entertainment. Rest in peace to X. Y'all probably just he was on my platform too on a lot of the early boxing interviews I did in 2017 and all that. X was doing them. So, you know, go through my channel. Yeah, go watch those videos, whatever. But rest in peace to my brother Xavier Porter, man. Definitely. So hold on. Shouts to Darnell Johnson on the super chat again. Yo, m.reck, I have heard about Chelsea Christ, rest in peace. Go out to her family. Facts. Yeah, shouts to X. Rest in power, King. Yeah, let me take some more calls though, man. We ain't overtime, man. You know what? I gotta do it for Wreck Mob like this. That's just what I do.
Yo, m.reck, pull me back, man. Calling from the Ville, 914.
Let me call some back. Did I call him back? Oh, hold on 1 second. Oh, how can I forget? Happy born day to my other daughter, Kalia. Her born day was today. So happy born day to Kalia. Yeah, peace, fam. How you?
What's going on, man?
Everything good, my brother. Talk to me.
Ain't none, man. So I got a couple stories, but all these stories happened to me when I was out of the country and when I was younger. So, like, you know, my mom was from like Central America and shit, and she was obviously I used to spend my summers down there when I got out of school. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, she was from El Salvador, which is like considered a third world country at the time. So we used to go down there. We had a little bit of money when I was growing up. My parents both had businesses and stuff. So we would go down there and basically back to her family. And they used to live in huts and stuff. You know, like, I don't even know how to explain it, but it was just like basically real country rural type of situations. So I have a big family there, a lot of cousins, everything. So what happened is like the grown-ups used to sleep in the main house, which wasn't really anything crazy. It was just like basically a brick house.
Gotcha.
And all the kids, we used to sleep in this like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like they make it out of palms. The roofs are made out of palms and then the walls are bamboo. So, and it was like a big property that was like to get into the property, you had to go down this hill. Mind you, at the time, cars over there were like an exotic thing. I'm talking, this is like the early 90s. It was still that rural at that time. So all the roads was like dirt and cobblestones. And they used to have mules pushing carts. You know, people like the old westerns and stuff. So basically, we used to go and sleep in this like basically what the horses would be, and it would be like hay and all this stuff. So it'd be like 10, 12 of us in that one spot. And we set up hammocks on these posts, and we all had our own hammocks. So basically, at night, one of my uncles used to tell me like scary stories, but we didn't believe him. We thought he was just trying to scare us. So we had all these stuff that was told to us, but we never believed it. And then one night we was all sleeping. We was just talking. You know, it's like 1 a.m. I know, because we would never go to sleep on time. We would just sit there and just like talk mad crap. So next thing I know is you can hear like horse stepping on the stones. And mind you, it's like 1 in the morning. It's like country, so it's pitch black. There's no light. And you get here, ta, 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 like a horse just stomping on stones coming up the hill that leads down to the property. And then you can hear the horse breathing hard, like, I was like, yo, who's that at this time? So we're like trying to peep out like these, because in the bamboo doors, there's slits. They're not really like fully enclosed, so you can see right through it. So we're trying to figure out who the hell is that at this time of night. So we keep hearing it, and it gets closer and closer. So then at the top of the hill, we can see at the top of the hill before you can get into the property. At the top of the hill, it just stops. And we didn't see nothing, but all we could hear is the horse breathing hard. Next thing you know, the horse just screams and it yells out. And all I see is, we all see red eyes on the horse, and there was somebody on top that had red eyes. Pitch black, and all you can hear is a screaming with the horse gobbling up and down, up and down, up and down. It's jumping. And you see the eyes just jumping and stomping like he was trying to get into the property, but something was holding him back. So we were all scared. We didn't know what to do. We just sat there. We were like all frozen. We were like, oh, what the hell is that? Like literally, like nobody knew what the hell was going on. We were so scared. It kept on for like, it felt like forever, but it was like a good 10 minutes of just screaming, like the horse just screaming. And there's like a guy, and there's like the horse is just like jumping around, up and down, up and down. So the horse disappeared. The guy, whatever it was, just disappeared. After that. After like 10 minutes, disappeared.
Crazy.
So me and my cousin was like, what the fuck? Next thing you know, in the morning, we go to talk to my uncle. Like, we was all scared. We was telling everybody. And they're like, go and talk to your uncle. Because my uncle is one of those, I don't know, I guess you would call him a witch doctor. Because at that time, there wasn't really doctors around. It's like a little village, so there wasn't doctors around. So he would pretty much heal people. And he told me the whole story. He was like, oh, what you seen? That was death. That was death trying to come grab somebody.
Damn.
We don't know who, but he was trying to grab somebody. He was like, the only reason he didn't come. He said the only reason he didn't come in here is because we protected him. And that's why I always wondered, there was a cross and like a cross and a couple of things before you got into the house. And I always thought it was like a mural or something, but he was like, no, that's the only reason he could have come in here. If he would have came in here, he would have died. And he was like, that's the only thing that protected you. He said, you should have not even looked out there. And that was like one of the ones that really stuck out to me. That night, we found out that literally, I would say down the road, because there's really no blocks, there was a river that passed it down. And they found 2 drunk people disemboweled.
Damn.
At the river. Yeah.
Crazy.
And then, mind you, this is the river we used to take showers in the morning. That's how country it was. That we didn't even have running water at the place we were staying at that time.
Wow.
And they said it was because of that.
Crazy. Man.
So it's basically like a soul snatcher or whatever you want to call it. But they did find 2 drunk guys down there, all disemboweled and stuff, and they chalk it up to that.
Got you.
So yeah, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you calling, man. Good story.
Nah.
All right.
Thanks, man.
All right, my brother.
Yep.
Salute. Yeah, man. We overtime with Spooky Hours. It's 2:16 in the morning. We started at 11:30, going on 3 hours. Hold on, somebody text me. Okay, let's call him back. Pound that like button. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Peace. This Shaw calling from Arkansas.
Peace,
I
my
got to
brother.
tell about the voodoo lady, man.
Okay.
What's going on with you, m.reck? You all right?
Everything good, my brother. Let's get a good story, man. Let's get it.
All right. So every night I got off work, on the weekend, I would go to the club. I had me something to drink, and I go home. It became routine. So this one particular night, I met this lady, and she spoke to me. It was like, you always come in here and get a drink, and you leave. You don't pretty much say nothing. I was like, nah, I keep to myself. So, we started conversing, and on after that, we started talking. We started courting and dating and whatnot. So, she would bring me food every day to work, right? So the old heads that work with me, they was like, young blood, you need to quit eating everything that woman bringing you. And I'm like, man, y'all just jealous. Y'all ain't got nobody bringing y'all nothing to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be hating. Don't quit hating on me. 'Cause I'm eating good every day. Anyway, man, I really fell head over heels for this girl. I ended up marrying her.
Damn.
I ain't invite my mama. Didn't invite nobody in my family. I moved.
Damn,
got a
like
house,
that?
moved all her family in.
What? That
the
box.
whole
Hold on.
fact.
Hold on. That box must have been smoking. Like
That-
you moved her. You moved
It wasn't
her.
even primarily the box, m.reck. It wasn't
Uh-huh.
even primarily the box. It wasn't even nothing like that because we stayed arguing most of the time. She stayed gone most of the time. Like, it was certain things that was going on. I really started tripping. Like, I started playing gospel music. She'd come through, cut that bull junk off, and all type of negative, crazy stuff. So I ended up leaving her, man. And
wow.
I go to Philadelphia and I meet this dude. And this dude told me, he was like, man, you have been worked on, brother. He was like, I'm gonna send you to this shop, and you go to this shop and you get these things and you mix them in your body wash. And he gave me a particular ritual to do, right? So I go into this store and I see everything on the left was for good and everything on the right was for bad. I ain't never seen nothing like this before in my life. I really didn't believe that stuff was real. You know what I'm saying? So I'm following through with what he tell me, and I do what he tell me. And years later, fast forward years later, I see her in the club. So me and my partners, I'm not paying attention to her, but the people that's around me are, and they like, yo, after we left, they was telling me, they was like, was you paying attention to her? She was really cutting her eyes at you, man. I was like, no, I wasn't paying attention to none of that. But it was looking like she was cutting through glass. And I'm like, maybe it's because what I done worked. It reversed what she done to me. And I didn't believe him. I didn't believe him at first, but everything he told me when I got back to Arkansas came true. One of the things he told me, m.reck, that the youngest girl was gonna die.
Damn.
So I'm looking at my sisters and I'm looking at my cousins, and I'm telling all of them to go to the doctor, like, hey, y'all might want to go get checked out, because this dude is telling me something, and everything he done told me so far that came true. I got 2 jobs, and here it is. This right here is coming up, and m.reck, Most High is my witness. My mom's youngest sister going to the hospital with a sore throat, and she dies of cancer, m.reck.
Wow, that's crazy.
So
that's nuts.
He told me that. He told me 2 things, and then he told me that woman had worked on me. And here it is, as I got older and I thought about it, that's why I done the things I was doing, because she was working, whether it be sex magic or whether it was voodoo. She was doing all of that stuff to keep me blinded, and I couldn't. It was no way I could get out of it.
Yeah, I mean, she had to be working on you. She had to be working on you for you to move her whole family in your crib and move away from your family. Like, she definitely did some old, man, that was some next voodoo magic she did on you, man.
Not only that, I told my mom about it. Like, me and my mom got to talking about it because I work with her auntie, and her auntie done the same thing to my cousin. They whole family of women practice voodoo, m.reck.
Man, that's that voodoo box.
They was doing the same thing to them dudes that they was getting, and they didn't know why they was head over heels with them women. Some of them had kids with them. M.reck, you hear me?
Damn, that's that voodoo box, man. Crazy.
It's the voodoo box.
Crazy out here, man. You gotta be careful with these chicks with
Hey,
that
before
voodoo
I
box.
go though, I was sitting in my car listening to the show earlier, and I heard a voice come through my speaker, my car speaker, but my stereo is set to aux for my auxiliary cord. But get this, M.reck, my auxiliary cord wasn't plugged in my phone.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's spooky.
That's spooky.
Spooky! Just like that voodoo box.
I had to get out of my car, man, and I had to say real quick because I've been researching spirit boxes, and I know that spirits, they use radio frequencies to spit messages out. And here it is, I'm sitting in my car, and like I'm listening, and I'm like, man, this stuff is drowning, man. My mouth is crazy. And here it is, a voice come through my speaker, man, and my stuff wasn't even on, M.reck.
Wow,
my phone,
crazy.
my aux cord wasn't plugged in, my phone and nothing. I had to save my car real quick.
No doubt. But yo, I appreciate you calling. Good story, great story. What's your name again, fam?
It's Shaw from Arkansas, brother.
You said Shaw?
Shaw. I called a couple weeks ago with the story.
Gotcha.
With a couple stories last week.
Got you. Shouts to the whole Arkansas, spooky out there too.
Yeah, no doubt.
No doubt. So I appreciate you calling, my brother.
All right, brother. Peace.
All right, peace. Pound that like button, man. We going overtime. Spooky hours OT. I am the spooky host. You heard? Shouts to Lewis on the super chat. He said, I got one and only one more story to tell. Inexperience, paralysis, or possession while watching a demonology study clip. You want to call up, text me, man, so I know it's you, Lewis. Text me real quick. Like, yo, this is Lewis, I'm trying to call up. Or just put in the chat room what's your area code so I can look out for it. You know what I mean? Shouts to Butterfly, Blue Media in the room. Salute. Yeah, I'm going overtime tonight, right? I gotta, sometimes I do that for the people. One time I did 5 hours. I did 3 hours, definitely probably like 3 to 4 times. But one time I did 5 hours straight because I think I missed one. Like, this is when I was doing it every Sunday, not missing a Sunday. And I think I missed a Sunday and I did it on a Monday. And I did 5 hours straight. Crazy, right? This is what I do for the people. This is what I do for the m.reck mob. You know what I mean? Love is love. Overtime. All right. Call me up. Let's get some more stories in. Definitely put that work in. Put up content every day. And plus I do all types of stuff. I'm doing movies. I got real estate. It's a lot going on. You know what I mean? It's a lot. Music. It's a lot going on. This is what we do. This is what I love to do. Shouts to both of my daughters. This weekend was their birthday, Kiara and Kalia. Kiara birthday was Friday. Kalia birthday was Sunday. Today we're going into Monday now, but Sunday. Yeah. And rest in peace to my brother X. Oh yeah, that's Lewis.
Rick.
Peace, Lou. What's happening?
Man, so honestly, man, I just had to share this. So when I had called in, man, I shared all that stuff. Man, it was one night where I was thinking about like all of those crazy experiences. So, I was on YouTube. I was on the deep end of like YouTube. I was watching some crazy videos, and then I found this video of demonology, and I clicked on it because I was like, so, all right, so like if I watch this video, then maybe I could understand why all this weird stuff is happening in this neighborhood. So, I started watching the video and I was getting a lot of confirmation. Like I was getting some confirmation about like why, on like why like you may be lazy, on why you may spend more money or like, just like not be your best self. But I was laying down. It was in total darkness while I was watching it. I was laying on my back and I was starting to doze off and I was starting to get sleepy. And man, like it kind of felt like it was a bunch of people in the room, like it felt like it was spirits that was all around me. But I was just kind of like keeping my faith in God, like, I'm gonna sleep on my back, I'm gonna be cool. And then I started hearing some taps on the door. So I like opened up my eyes and I kind of woke up and I like started to look at the door. And then like as soon as I put my head up, man, I started to shake and then like I couldn't move. And then like I was trying to fight it. And then like, man, my teeth started to like grinch and stuff. And then like I was trying to like talk and say, get the heck off me. Like, man, it was a weird experience. But yeah, man, this is just a quick story, man. I was watching a video on demonology, just trying to figure out what was going on. And it was some spooky stuff that I heard behind the door. And I tried to look at the door and man, like my whole body just like couldn't move. And I was just like trying to talk and speak, but I couldn't. And then like my teeth was just like grunting and stuff. Like it was crazy. And I feel like I was kind of getting possessed or like, I don't know, like I feel like it was something on the other side of the door. And I was like trying to see what it was, but I couldn't see it because it's like a solid door. So I just kind of felt like it was something on the other end of that door that knew I was looking at it and it was trying to take my energy and trying to take control, but I wasn't letting it. And it kind of felt like a battle. It was like a fight. And I was like, just like trying to talk, but I couldn't talk because like I was lockjaw. Like it was a lockjaw moment. And it was trippy. And I just wanted to share that. So yeah, like, if anybody are watching like demonology videos or whatever, just be careful because that stuff could really like conjure up some stuff. And I just wanted to get that in the atmosphere and just let people know, just like educational purposes.
No doubt, my brother. Appreciate you calling, Lewis. You heard?
Yes, sir.
All right, salute. Shouts to Lewis on the super chat and calling in 2 times tonight. So yeah, man, we coming up on 3 hours. It's kicking in now. I'm about to, take it down, take it all in. And I want to watch me a dope movie, something for the night. Yo, you know what was dope? What movie I was watching? I think it was called Unholy. Last Sunday, after watching Spooky Hours, I came across this movie called Unholy. Pretty dope movie. Spooky. Go check that out. Unholy is on the Stars Network. Go check that out. Unholy. Good movie. I don't know if y'all saw that. Spooky. Shouts to Jerry Carr III on another super chat. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. Spooky. If you open the gate portal of your soul to accept anything from the spirit realm, you will have evil spirits teaching you evil wisdom. Is the good side of the spirit realm. Yohawa is the good side of the spirit realm. Salute to Jerry Carr III. Appreciate you, good brother. Yeah, it's a movie called Unholy on the Stars Network. Real dope. And spooky. Shouts to my brother Jerry Carr III. Appreciate you holding down the super chat tonight. I think he's the king of the super chat tonight. He sent in probably like $100 or more through that super chat. 5 super chats, $20 every time, $15, $20 every time. So salute to that brother. Appreciate you. And salute to everybody who donated to the super chat, Cash App, Venmo, all that. All right. I'm off this. Go get that game. Max, the time traveler. Salute to SJ, the voice, the moderator, holding me down all the time. Salute to the Wreck Mob. And go get that Best Friends. If you ain't get it already, bestfriendsmovie.tv. And this live is sponsored by Max the Time Traveler Game. And we out. Appreciate y'all, all right? Much love. Salute to the Wreck Mob. I appreciate y'all, man. Pound that like button. Share this live. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Spooky Hours, episode 43. It was lit. You heard? Much love, y'all.
Dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
m.reck TV.